Yo, 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 what's going on out there, fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, fam, and we talking boxing. I don't know what the. Yo, y'all smash the like button, fam. Tony Dixon, what's going on? Nelly Content NT, what's going down? Cisco Music, Seen Unseen Boxing, what's going down? Eugenio, you say I'm holding it live in the middle of NBA Finals games. So, watch the game and still listen. I'm looking at the game myself. 75-66. Golden State up. Y'all smash that like though, fam. Smash the like. Smash the like. Ooh, Jason Tatum with the euro. It's all love, Antonio. I appreciate that, bro. My brother Tony Dixon. I appreciate the love and the PayPal, bro. Much love, much appreciated, champ. Much needed as well, my brother. Thank you so much. Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. What's going down, OG? How you feeling? Al Horford for three. Appreciate that, Tony. Yeah, we're gonna talk about this situation, man, because I'm gonna break down the reason why they do it, but is it really valid? And then we're gonna talk about that. I ain't look at the press conference today, but the weigh in is tomorrow. Did you travel? Uh, but I want to touch on it, man. What's going on, Pounds? And your reason is why, Mr. De Niro. Your reason is why. John Kramer, what's going down, bro? Y'all smash the like. And Mr. De Niro, you really believe he left Golden Boy because they wouldn't okay the Yurgen fight? Are you really serious? Are you really serious, Mr. De Niro? Okay. Because they wouldn't okay the Yurgen fight. You think that man left Golden Boy because of that? Negative, fam. Israel Diaz, what's going down? You can watch like you saying before you watch Canelo and Golovkin, you rather watch drunk uncles fight. That's your choice. Nobody's forcing you to watch. Nobody is forcing you to watch. My whole thing is the reason why these certain black channels hate on Canelo Alvarez, right? I ain't gonna start it up unless some more people get here. Y'all smash the like button though. You feel me? Right. El Jefe, what's going down? Well, John, if you gonna say is it warranted or unwarranted, depending on what's the reason why they saying it and if they do it with other fighters, right? But just to answer that, um, I can say yes, some of the scrutiny is warranted, right? I'm ready to keep it real, right? I disagree with some of the things he did, but I also understood the reason why. But the thing is, if you want to like when you put certain things on one fighter, you that same shit that you put on that fighter, you should put it on other fighters as well. And don't say, well, no, because of this and because of that. Like people make up an excuse the reason why they put it on Canelo. Oh, because he's getting paid X amount of dollars. Oh, because people say he's the king of boxing. No, if you say you want the best versus the best, it should be all the way around the board. all the way around the board. And that goes for whoever feel like they're in a boxing game and they want to criticize, right? Because once you start criticizing, you have to keep that same energy for every fight. You just can't try to criticize one and not the other, because then you start showing the bullshit. You know what I mean? And a lot of people like to criticize one and not the other. Y'all smash that like though, fam. Smash that Lizzie like. And I got something coming for you know the little gay Southpaw. We got something coming for Southpaw cooking. Mr. De Niro say Canelo ain't fighting the best. So is Canelo ain't fighting the best? And who is the best to you, Mr. De Niro? I'm dropping the link today too. I'm dropping the link today. All right. Okay, you saying you keep defending him, bro. Okay, so who is the best, Mr. De Niro? Put in the chat who's the best, Mr. De Niro. He said Canelo ain't fighting the best. Who's the best? Block one, what's going down? It's all good. Now, you just named Beterbiev, right? So that means Beterbiev is at 175. So you're going to tell me that Beterbiev is the best and that Dimitri Bivol is not the best? Then you say Charlo, Benavidez, and Andrade. When the last time Charlo, Benavidez, and Andrade fought the best, Mr. De Niro? Tony Dickinson say Phil. Okay, so y'all gonna put Beterbiev in there, but y'all not gonna put Bivol in there, right? Why? I need to know why you're not gonna put Dimitri Bivol in there. And then we say Charlo, Benavidez, and Andrade. When is the last time they fought the best, bro? And then y'all say Canelo ain't fighting the best because Canelo ain't fighting Charlo, Benavidez, Andrade, and Beterbiev. So is y'all telling me Canelo is the only face that's the best that they can prove themselves on? Sabino Gomez, what's going down? The best keep ducking. GGG and Canelo. So they're the only best out there, right? So now you sit up here and you say they keep ducking. The best is GGG Canelo, right? They say they got belts. So that means you are saying GGG and Canelo is the best, right, Mr. De Niro? Right? Out of your mouth. So out of your mouth, you saying Canelo and Triple G is the best, right? No, don't say what the fuck you talking. Okay, I'm asking you out of your mouth. You're saying that Canelo and Triple G is the best. You said the best is keep ducking. These are your words. These are your words. The best keeps ducking. GGG Canelo got belts. These are your words. Oh my God. Now we're not talking about no media. We're not talking about no media. Now you saying fuck no. Now it's a fuck no, they're not the best. So GGG and Canelo is not the best. My brother OTB was going down. I'm dropping the link today, OTB, if you want to jump on. So you said, first of all, the best keep ducking. GGG, Canelo got belts. The best keep ducking. GGG and Canelo got belts. I actually say the best. You say F no. The media's best. Yeah, so Charlo who fighting Saluki next, right? Benavidez just knocked out a motherfucker, which I ain't knocking him, but he just knocked out somebody that Triple G knocked out and got outclassed by Billy Joe Saunders, right? And Canelo beat those two dudes, but they praise him. You saying have money fights. Okay, so if you sit up here and say that they just have money fights, they not the best, then why ain't y'all putting pressure on Charlo, Benavidez, Andrade, and then she put in there better be alone. Why y'all not putting pressure on those three? Because those are three names people want to see Canelo fight. Why is no pressure on them to fight the best, but it's only pressure on Canelo to fight the best? And you'll say, well, Canelo the face of boxing. But you'll say just a high money fight. So is Canelo the only fighter out there that they can prove that they're the best with? My brother Jose Sanchez, what's going down, bro? That's what I need to know. Key, what's going down? I'm pinning the link right now. The link is pinned, bro. The link is pinned. Pumpkin, what's going down? Not just that, Pumpkin. He won against a man that lost to two people that Canelo beat. Knocked out by one and outclassed by the other. Right? So, because the money they will make is not enough for the risk of loss. Right, Jose, right. Skills from Norland, what's going down? So, where did my mans go? Tony said that's crazy that if someone doesn't think highly of Canelo like y'all, they just get put in a. It's not about getting put in a hated category. There you go again, bro. Right, there you go again. I said up here and said, right? I said up here and said,
Money Brown, how you doing, good brother?
LaBounce, what's going down? You have to turn your you got to turn the
Money Brown, how you doing, good brother?
the YouTube off, bro.
Oh, I gotta turn the YouTube off.
Yeah, because it's coming through.
Money Brown, how you doing, good brother? The YouTube off, bro. Oh, I gotta turn the YouTube off. Okay, let me do it through the phone.
Yeah, so I said why certain black channels hate on Canelo because I listen and I understand hate from criticism, right? I understand hate from criticism. It's different. It's different.
Bro, what's going on, man?
You sound perfect now, bro. What's going down, champ?
Oh, not too much, man. I wanted to weigh in a little bit, man, on this Canelo situation, man.
Are you free?
I definitely respect your opinion. You know what I'm saying, and how you feel about Canelo or whatever the situation may be. But we look at Canelo and say, look, that he moved up and he's daring to be great. We got Andre Ward, we got Floyd, we got Pacquiao, many fighters that have moved up and done the same thing. He lost, he got smoked.
Okay, but let me say this though,
Up
LeBounce.
around it.
You can't LeBounce. All right, he lost, but you said okay, they moved up, daring to be great. It don't take away from the fact that they're still daring to be great. People like to take the daring to be great category and replace it with oh no, he can't dare to be great on the simple fact of he's been there already or he did this. The when you say daring to be great, right? Doesn't mean you're doing something, right? You're going up to do something or you're trying something to do something to put yourself in a different category. Just because he's going up and do it, it don't take away that Devin Haney is darn to being great going over there. It's not taking away Manny Pacquiao moved up darn to be great. He was successful. He lost sometimes. Andre Ward came up. It don't take away from the fact. The thing is when people try to just take Canelo out of that situation and just, oh, well, no, he's not darn to be great. No, darn to be great. It lasts on many things and it lasts to many people. You just can't say, oh, he's not darn to be great because of whatever somebody think their opinion is. The facts are the facts.
Can you hear me?
You can't take away from the facts. Yeah, we hear you, bro.
You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, bro. Let little bounce go and then we'll go get you, Dinero.
Like
okay.
I definitely understand the point that you're making, but we also got to look at, like, look, he took the L, he took the loss, and he took it very hard, saying that he believed he won the fight. He got outboxed, outclassed. Canelo does not know how to deal with straight shooters, movers, people that can actually box. He cannot deal with people that can move swiftly. The Floyds, the Bivens. Bivens showed me something amazing. Laura, that's a questionable fight. He was definitely getting beat up. Canelo very overrated in this face of the boxing thing. You know, we got Javante for that now. Canelo he's getting sweet, man.
He ain't never been the face of boxing for me.
What happened? See, his soul was snatched after this second loss. I'm gonna let you know.
Hold on, LeBounce. Were you taking this to, like, I respect your opinion as well, but when you say he can't deal with boxers, this, that, and the third, that's negative because he beat boxers. So you can't just come up here and say, oh, Canelo can't deal with the Floyds, the Lauras, the Bivals. He lost the Floyd, he lost the Bivol. Get them people they W, right? You saying by him feeling like he won a fight, you can't take none away from a man that felt like he won a fight. It didn't like he went in that motherfucking cried or say, oh, you know what? I felt like I was robbed. You say, I felt like I won the fight. In the midst, you in there, you fighting. If you feel like you won the fight, that's that man feeling. You can't take that away from him. It's not like he out here screaming, oh, it's a robbery. It's not, you say he took your heart. No, Canelo not out here crying about the shit. Canelo went on vacation. He said he'll do the rematch, but he got to honor the contract. So now he's about to fight Triple G. So to say that because a man felt like they want to fight doesn't mean that, oh, you take that away from him, right? Okay, you didn't win, right? All right, now you move on. Bibble got his shit. If you see a motherfucker out here throwing temper tantrums and fits, oh, I feel like the referee did this, or I feel like, that's when you say, man, quit crying like a bitch. No, that was a press conference after the fight. He said, I felt like I won the fight, but respect the Bivol. He gave that man all his credit, gave him all the respect in the world. It's not like he out here crying and taking shit away. So I can't sit up here and say that.
Definitely can see your point too, but I also look at the side. It's very strange if somebody beat me, if somebody beat you, obviously you gonna want that get back. He gonna take the Triple G route instead of the contract that was already signed for him to go fight Bivol. Why not Bivol?
No. That's negative, LeBounce. The contract is signed for him, and the contract is Dimitri Bivol and Triple G, right?
He didn't have a rematch clause.
That's what he has to honor.
They had a rematch clause, right?
No, that's what he has to honor, bro. The Triple G fight. You fight, and then what did he say after that? We're going to go back into the Dimitri Bivol fight. No, he's under contract to fight.
That's what I'm saying. How you get to plan all his fights like that anyway?
Because, bro, it was a contract on the hold on, LeBounce. It's a contract on the table, right? You say how you get the plan out of this fight. When you become the face of boxing, when y'all keep saying, oh, he's not the face of boxing, Canelo is the face of boxing, right? Listen, Tank, Earl, Canelo, Wilder, my guys, ride for him to the end. But you said how you get to plan all his fights, bro. Who else is pulling in the money that Canelo is pulling in? When Floyd was on top, did Floyd get to plan all his fights? When Oscar De La Hoya was on top, didn't he plan his fights? Sugar Ray Leonard, you can't take away people being in position, bro. And we got to stop acting like this shit is new. This shit
you
is
taking
not
advantage of the times. Times
wait a minute,
change.
man.
It's one
Bro,
Times change.
time
It's
I'm
a
letting you
different
know,
it's a
LeBounce. I'm letting
different
you
it's
know,
a different
LeBounce.
era now than it
Time
was
don't
back then.
change. Listen, that's why Floyd Mayweather took the game out of the promoter's hands and he put it into the fighter's hands, bro. So you can't.
So Canelo can thank Floyd then, right?
He always thank Floyd, bro. That's what I say. Y'all got to do y'all research. But
Man.
all the fighters got to thank Floyd for that situation, not just Canelo, fam. That's what I say. We be like, oh, Canelo could no. All the fighters.
You switching.
Listen,
you pushing the goalpost back.
Wait a minute. We're not pushing the goalpost. I'm putting
you pushing the goalpost back, money.
De Niro. Wait a minute. You said up here and said, how do he get to pick all his fights anyway? And when I'm breaking down, telling you how Canelo get to pick his fights, it's not pushing no goalposts back. This is boxing. This is not basketball, football, baseball. Boxing is if a motherfucker is the top guy in the game, the sanctioning bodies, right? Everybody's going to be right there and look at you like this motherfucker pulling in high 8 figures, and with the right fight, it could be 9 figures. Everybody want a piece of that pie, bro. We just seen Floyd do it. Don't act like you didn't. We seen Oscar De La Hoya do it. Don't act like you didn't. Sugar Ray Leonard did it. It ain't just.
Let me ask you this here, then, man. Would Canelo versus Charlo have been a bigger fight than Canelo versus Bill?
That's a fact.
Absolutely.
Yes. Wait a minute, Canelo. Did you not see me pushing? I got you, little bounce. You can go. Did you not see me pushing for Canelo and Jamal Charlo?
No, I said I didn't.
Even that's well, that means you weren't watching me because even when that's your preference, bro, and no disrespect to you. Even when you seen Canelo and Bivol was signed, I still was pushing and hoping that he came back and fought Charlo. Now I kept telling people, competition wise, Dimitri Bivol was going to be a tougher fight. That's out of montray-brown mouth. But I said for his popularity wise, right? And this is no knock to Charlo. I just know he taking his ass up to 75, fucking with Dimitri Bivol. He a bad motherfucker. I still had Canelo winning. But for us, Jamal Charlo is way popular than Dimitri Bivol in America, bro. Charlo is a fight that we all been talking about for a while. So, yes, when it comes down to Jamal Charlo and Dimitri Bivol, Charlo is the more popular fight. I even say Demetrius Andrade might be more popular than the motherfucking Dimitri Bivol, right? But for skill-wise inside that square circle, I wasn't putting them boys over Dimitri Bivol. And that's some things that a lot of people couldn't do. They always just, this, that, and call and hate on Bivol like he's a nobody. But then when Bivol get the W, you see everything change. But go ahead, Lil Bounce.
Now, this is what I'm gonna say, and I'm glad, and I'm a very honest dude. I didn't know too much about Bivol until when that fight happened. Now, I'm gonna say this to you though. You made a very profound point. Now, what you said was once they get there, they get to pick them fights once you get to that certain level, right?
That's a fact.
Floyd, once he got to that, when he left Top Rank, before that, he was fighting champion after champion, getting belt after belt after belt after belt after belt. Canelo is cherry picking these guys, and it was a cherry pick gone wrong. You fighting a 40-year-old Triple G.
Wait a minute, LeBounce. Let me stop you right there, LeBounce. Let me stop you right there, bro, and I'm gonna let you go. You cannot say it was you just said up here and said Floyd was fighting champions after champions after champions, right? So you can't sit up here and praise Floyd Mayweather for fighting champions and then get to Canelo and discredit him saying, oh, that's a cherry pick going wrong when he going up fighting. And now listen, this is his third undefeated world champion in a row. Billy Joe Saunders, Caden Plant, Dimitri Bivol, all undefeated world champions. But you'll say Floyd was fighting champions.
Who was the fight before Canelo? Who was the fight before Billy Joe?
Hold on. You said
who was the fight before Billy Joe?
Wait a minute, bro. Stop the narrow. You talking about before Billy Joe. We're not talking about Billy Joe. We talking about, you just said he praised Floyd for fighting champions after champions after champions. So there's 3 champions in a row. So if you're going to praise one man for fighting champions after champions after champions, but then we get to Canelo and he's fighting champions after champions after champions, and then you say it's a cherry pick going wrong, negative, fam. You can't sit up here and do that, bro.
So you just take the, so you just accept the European tour as a tour champion.
Okay, you let little bounce go. Go little bounce.
See, like I told you, I have nothing against Canelo. I'm just speaking boxing.
Okay, but if you speak in boxing,
hold on.
If you speak in boxing, you praise one man for fighting champions after champions after champions, and you discredit the other man. How's that speaking boxing, little bounce?
That ain't it. The thing is, what was the last one? Daniel Jacobs. All he fighting is Europeans.
No.
People that
The last fight was Caden Plant, right? And then he just fought.
A hell of a boxer. I take that off.
Caden Plant is and then not only that, motherfucker was saying Caden Plant was black. Oh, he's a black man just in a white man body. Like I remember all this shit, fam. But then when he go out there and he beat the man, oh, he laid down. He like they're discredit, bro. And then my man De Niro sit up here and say, oh, who did he fight before Billy Joe? He fought Abner Yurjman. And you know, got a Canelo ass to fight Abner Yurjman, montray-brown TV, right? But it don't take away from the fact that Mauricio Sudamon, who I'm going to have on the show, who said that Abner Yurjman was a mandatory, right? And that Canelo had to fight him to get the Billy Joe. Whether people like it or not, respect it or not, the man, that's not
mandatory coming off a loss.
That's not me putting it in perspective.
And you ain't had a fight in 2 years. You a mandatory?
That's not me putting it in perspective, bro.
Come on, man. Oh, yeah, but it's people like you that okay that bullshit.
Now, wait a minute. Now, look down. Did I just sit up here and say, who did he fight before Billy Joe, Abner Yurjman? Did I not just say who got in Canelo Alvarez ass, montray-brown TV? My brother is on this motherfucker. Everything Bossy can vouch for it, bro. That's why I say y'all heard what y'all want to hear. You feel me? Key, if you in here and Key opens up on, I criticized the shit out of him for fighting a fucking Abner Yurjman.
You got to.
But they don't listen to that, right? But it don't take away from the fact that he was a mandatory and they say he had to get him out the way, right? But still, all in all, everybody takes certain type of fights like that. So when it's on Canelo and he get criticized, right? No, it wasn't no back-to-back, bro. He fought Callum Smith, then he fought Abner Yurjman. Then he came back and fought 3 world champions in a row. So he fought Callum Smith, right, for 2 titles. Then he fought Abner Yurjman. Then after that, he fought 3 undefeated world champions in a row. And the man still gets no credit. What type of shit is that?
He get all the credit.
What type of shit is that?
But I want to see him fight these hungry lions, man. That he say he want to fight, but won't. That's what I want to see him fight the brothers, man. I want giving no
brothers a shot.
See him fight. I want to see him fight the brothers.
Now, y'all say he ain't giving no brothers a shot, right?
Oh, don't go to Miracle Man, because that's the only place you can go.
Wait a minute, hold on. Now watch this. He's saying don't go to Miracle Man because that's the only place I can go, right? Now, watch this, little bounce. Watch this. Now, pay attention. Okay, when the last time Jamal Charlo fought a black man?
It's been a minute. But
when the last time? Hold on, wait a minute. When the last time Demetrius Andrade fought a black man?
I don't follow Andrade. I don't know.
Now watch this. Now,
Brandon Adams.
Now, the last time Jamal Charlo fought a black man was in 2019, right? Turn the camera. Where you go, little bounce? I need you to hear this. The last time Jamal Charlo fought a black man was in 2019, right? The last time Demetrius Andrade fought a black man was in 2017, right? Then, when you look at him, right, you can say, okay, Charlo fought Brandon Adams. Demetrius Andrade fought Alvarez Fox. Canelo Alvarez fought Danny Jacobs. Who was the toughest one out of all 3?
I understand what you're saying.
No. This is not understanding. I'm just asking. Who was the toughest fighter out of Danny Jacobs, Alvarez Fox, and Brandon Adams?
None of them. They all lost.
No, come on, man. Quit playing semantics, bro. Who is the toughest fighter out of all 3? Who was the most accomplished out of all 3?
Did any of them get stopped?
Wait a minute, bro. Who was the most accomplished out of all 3?
Charlo.
No, not Charlo. Danny Jacobs, Alvarez Fox, and Brandon Adams.
Then none of them get stopped. I mean,
who's the most accomplished, bro?
Jacobs, of course.
So Jacobs is the most accomplished. Jacobs
how is Jacobs more accomplished than Adams?
Because Jacob is a fucking world champion, and Adams never won shit. Just like
He won. Didn't he win the eliminator?
Now,
didn't he win the eliminator?
Danny Jacobs was a world champion. A world champion. Come on, don't try to play semantics, bro. You know damn well a Brandon Adams.
Who he beat for that belt?
A Brandon Adams and a Lantez Fox ain't got shit on no fucking Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs.
I might give Adams the nod over
Danny Jacobs beat. You ain't giving Adams no nod over no Danny Jacobs.
Hey.
Danny Jacobs beat Derevchenko,
bullshit.
Peter Quillen. Man, Danny Jacobs blowing them motherfuckers out the water now. So
he won a split decision over Saluki too.
So now. Hold on, little bounce. Let me finish this point.
He won a split decision over Saluki.
Wait a minute, De Niro. All right, but listen to this point. So now, if Canelo fought his last black fight was in 2019, and fucking Andrade's last black fight was in 2017, why do y'all only criticize Canelo for not fighting black fighters and not saying, okay, so why Charlo and Demetrius Andrade ain't fighting black fighters? Why is Canelo the only one held to that standard to fight undefeated black fighters?
Because they fight black fighters.
And my thing about this is that I believe we could have got the Charlo fight, but PBC got too greedy. Canelo wanted the Charlo fight, but they wanted to make a package. Why make a package? See, they didn't have confidence in Charlo because we could have got the Charlo fight, but PBC didn't have confidence in Charlo beating Canelo, so they wanted to package the deal. They wanted to line up.
Wait. So everybody else can make a package, but the PBC can't.
Canelo went over there trying to get the Charlo fight, right? If that's what he wanted, why didn't they just make the Charlo fight? They was gonna eat off the fight because if they had confidence in Charlo stopping Canelo, guess what?
They just sent Canelo on a whole European tour. But you worried about a PBC package with some black fighters?
It ain't about some black.
You were saying about you were talking about the Charlo fight, getting the Charlo fight. Everybody wanted the Charlo fight. I wanted the Charlo fight.
I wanted the Charlo.
And we could have got that Charlo fight, but PBC got greedy.
The same thing.
They didn't have confidence in Charlo beating Canelo. So
they offered him more money for Charlo than they did for Earl Spence.
The same. Listen, quit bringing Earl Spence up into this, bro. Like, come on, man.
Did they not?
They bring Earl Spence up in the end for EJ came out. Listen, Earl Spence came out his own mouth, told y'all Canelo ain't ducking me. Earl Spence came out his own mouth and told y'all I'm not going past 160. Canelo said I'm not going back to 160. But now let me say this, fam. We gotta quit saying because they love to make this up. Oh, he don't want to fight the black fighters. No, the package was David Benavidez and Jamal Charlo. That was the package, right?
It was a black and a Mexican.
It wasn't just to fight blacks. Fact. So let's stop saying, oh, just to fight black fighters. No, it was David Benavidez and Jamal Charlo. Now, they did the same thing with Caleb Plant. Now, I'm not saying nothing is wrong with going out there saying, okay, let's make a 2-fight deal because it's Canelo Alvarez, right? And we make good money. And Canelo,
if you fight deals Canelo, with everybody else.
I just said I have no problem with it. But my thing is, if you want to stand on that fight and you want to make a fight happen so bad for this fighter, make it happen for that fighter first. Lock it in. I said the same thing about when they was making the Caleb Plant fight and they came back and they were trying to make package deals happen. But they came back and they made it happen for Caleb Plant, right? And they let it move on, let it be what it is. So I'm not mad at them, De Niro, if they wanted to make a package deal. I would have loved to see Charlo and fucking Benavidez back to back with Canelo. It's not on us to say, oh, well, Canelo, do this and that. He's going to make his own move. My only thing is, y'all sit up here and say, oh, man, you will ride with that shit, Marty Brown. When I criticize the man about certain shit, but even though the man signed the contract, he signed the contract. We know what's next. So then he take a L, and now he's ducking Dimitri Bivol. He's afraid of Dimitri Bivol. When we all knew that Bivol and fucking GGG was next anyway, bro. And after GGG, we'll see what his next move is. That's just what it is. Charlo. But we'll see what his next move is. We don't know. He said he might go back. He said he might go back and fight Bivol for the rematch. Or we'll just have to wait and see. But my thing is, we'll put all the pressure on Canelo. But you'll say, we know it ain't Charlo. Charlo fighting Saluki. So after Saluki, what's next for Charlo, De Niro? Are you going to push him?
He already said it.
What's next for Charlo?
He already said he won't be Benavidez.
He
already said it.
He said it. So if you don't fight,
you didn't see the interview. As much as you be on here, you didn't see the interview.
So let me ask you something. So if you don't fight Benavidez next, what you gonna say, bro?
Oh,
No, ain't no. Hey, is you gonna get in his ass?
Yeah, because that's what you have to stand on your word at some point. And you know, I'm right here in the city.
He been said he been one.
I'm right out here in H-Town.
He had an
I'm with him with whoever he fight. I could tell you. I don't.
Right. If you ride, listen, I don't mind you ride for him with whoever he fight. That's not my case. My thing is y'all hold all these fighters to the same standards that y'all
holding all of them to the same standard, or we want to see them fight the best.
But y'all really don't. Y'all
we want to see them fight the best
because y'all
they not fighting the best.
What was the last
champion ain't been fighting
fight?
The best.
Name the last champion that Charlo fight.
When the last champion that said, "Okay, I'll fight you, Charlo."
No, I'm telling you,
none of them.
Wait a minute.
None of them.
Charlo fights at 160, right?
Stop it.
Charlo fight.
Demetrius Andrade wanted to fight. Benavidez wanted to fight. They said no. Let's not make it like no. Don't say that none of them wanted to fight.
At 160. Hold on, you keep throwing Benavidez in there like Benavidez don't fight at 168.
Okay,
Charlo was fighting him out.
Why didn't you fight
him out?
He can't defend his belt at 160 and 160 for Benavidez.
No. Wait a minute. Okay, then that right. Why didn't you fight Demetrius Andrade? Both of them was world champions at 160.
Hey, whatever happened with the contract deal with him and that's between them.
No.
Yes, it is because you know.
No, he didn't come and sit down with no damn Andrade at the table. He turned Andrade down.
Turn Andrade down for why?
No, ain't no why.
Why?
Ain't no why?
You know why? You know why? You see, and that's the problem. You won't call a spade and say why he turning down.
Now you want to say why he turning down?
He didn't want to fight Andrade because he tried to say, "Oh, Andrade is a horrible fighter." Remember?
No. He want to say
no.
You want to say because
if you don't know what you're talking about, you should be quiet.
You want to say because he didn't fight his brother at 154, right?
He backed out the fight 2 weeks before the fight.
What the fuck they got to do with Jamal and you at one? We're not talking about. Wait a minute,
we're not talking back down again.
No, let's stop it.
That costs money. You know how much money they lost for Camp?
Let's stop it, bro. Because
I got
wait a minute, because I got an Andrade ass.
You gonna have to call a spade a spade, man.
No, wait a minute. You talking about call a spade a spade? Just because he backed out a fight with your brother out at 154, right, years ago, and now both y'all at 160, number one and number two, a big time fight, a unification fight, the biggest fight of your career, to put you out there, to put you in a different lane, and you telling me y'all go sit up here and agree with him, talk about he don't want to fight Andrade because some shit that happened years ago, but y'all want to shit on Canelo Alvarez, talk about why he ain't fighting this fighter, that fighter. Miss me with that bullshit. Nah, that's bullshit. That's excuses and that's bullshit.
Because Canelo ain't fighting nobody at the end of the day.
Canelo fighting better competition.
Canelo fight
Charlo, Andrade, and Benavidez.
He won't fight none of them boys you just named.
So why them boys ain't fighting each other that I just named?
He won't fight none of them boys you just named.
So why them boys ain't fighting each other that I just named?
Ain't they saying, okay, let's fight?
When?
Everybody getting to that point to where it's like,
so now they getting to the point, huh?
Yeah.
Now they get to the point, huh?
So what Canelo gonna go from here when nobody need him no more?
So we want to
see on this way out of here. They ain't gonna take too much longer.
Man, Canelo's the same age of these dudes, bro.
Canelo ain't gonna take too much longer.
Canelo is nothing to some of these dudes.
We gonna be Canelo free in boxing in a hot minute.
And what's that's gonna change in boxing?
I gotta go, dog. I'm messing with y'all.
You don't want to listen.
Y'all be easy out there.
You never mind, brother. You have a good one,
right. Later.
No doubt.
Yeah, he tripping money.
That fire up on his ass. They gotta go.
Yeah. He tripping because first off, look, Charlo started talking all that bullshit about Benavidez at 168. Then back down from when Benavidez started barking back, he backed down. Okay. Mm-hmm. Another thing is Charlo kept Canelo's mouth, Canelo in his mouth, right? Fact. But you can't dictate to Canelo because he's the money cow, right? Exactly. How you gonna dictate to Canelo talking about coming to 160 to fight me? No, come to 168 and fight me. And like I said, I wanted the Charlo fight, and I believe we could have got the Charlo fight. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If they would have made the one fight with Charlo, we could have got that fight. I guarantee it, 100%.
Salute my brother Blood Boxing in the building. Blood was going down, OG. Look. You know I was pushing for Jose, right? And that's my whole thing, bro. I'm not mad at them for going for a 2-fight deal, but first you gotta lock in the fight. Like I said, when it was Caleb Plant time, and they're like, okay, well, if you don't want to sign a contract to fight Charlo or David Benavidez, there's no fight. they don't even like each other. So how you gonna block one man from getting a fight because he don't want to fight this fighter or that fighter, right? So whatever the situation is, right? But my thing is holding everybody to the same standard that you hold one man to, right? And they always get up here, oh, Montray-Brown, you go for this bullshit, or you approve this and you approve that. But they'll sit up here and say that Bivol is a bad motherfucker. My man just sit up here and said out his own mouth that Benavidez is a bad boy, but you go take, you're not gonna say Bivol's a bad motherfucker at the same time with Benavidez. I mean, sorry, not Benavidez, but with Arthur Beterbiev, and they both in the same goddamn.
And my thing about Beterbiev is that Canelo was taking the challenge, coming up to that man's weight. Of course, Beterbiev looked good in that fight because he was comfortable in that weight. That's the way that he's been fighting at. That's the way that he's been. That's the way that he's been defending his belts at, right?
Bivol, not Beterbiev.
Bivol. I'm sorry, Bivol. Of course, he looked good in that fight. He looked comfortable. He was comfortable at the weight. He was moving around. There was nothing changed. He went in the ring like he normally did. Canelo was the one taking all the risks, went up in weight, fighting the taller man. He had the reach advantage. See what I'm saying? So Canelo was the one going up against all the obstacles. I'm not saying that, everybody's saying, oh, it was a cherry pick gone wrong. How is it a cherry pick gone wrong when you're fighting a champion at his weight class that he's defended for the past 5 years?
Undefeated world champion. Has been champion since 2017. Big facts. GTR Boxing, what's going down?
What's going on, man? Just showing some love, man.
I appreciate you, champ. How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. I'm like how you making these dudes tap out, man.
Yeah, man. When the pressure get on, they say want to speak facts, let's speak facts.
Hey, man.
I'm not for the bullshit and pussyfoot, right? Like I said, I get on Canelo ass when I got to get on Canelo ass, but they overlooked it. They ain't gonna acknowledge that. They just gonna say, oh, you just kiss a Canelo ass, this, that, and the third. But when you bring up the facts, right? Because I just let them. They speaking on their own. All I'm doing is, okay, you said this, how you gonna say this and say this? So, like, if we gonna keep it real, bro. Keep it real. Like, this shit they talking about, he's ducking Dimitri Bivol. He ain't ducking no goddamn Bivol. He's signed on the contract.
It's funny because at first he was a cherry pick. Now all of a sudden he's ducking him.
Yeah.
And the thing is, though, like you be saying, money, those same channels start calling Charlo a cherry pick after he looked bad in that fight. Oh, now he want to fight him because he. So y'all need to make up your mind. Is he a cherry pick? Is he the man y'all want him to fight?
Exactly. He was just now. He was the weakest link. Charlo was the weakest link. He's the weakest link out of them all. That's why Canelo's going to fight him. He don't want to fight Bivol. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like, it's damn if you do, damn if you don't with Canelo Alvarez.
You were saying, why didn't he fight Andrade? Oh, boy, didn't want to listen. Charlo said the same thing. Canelo, he tried to use the same excuse Canelo said, talking about, he's a horrible fighter. But he's in your weight class. He's in your weight division, and he's a belt holder.
That's a fact, bro.
Hey, what you think about the rematch if they fight?
Listen, bro. Like I said, like people keep saying that Bivol is gonna come to 68. I doubt it. I doubt his team is not gonna let him do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? His team, like, they saying this and they saying that. So if Canelo want to go back to 75, I'm not going against no Canelo. I'm riding with him. When you look at the fight, right? I haven't rewatched the fight yet. When I get time, I will, right? But we look the first time looking at the fight, he got him, right? But the thing is, you see more of what Canelo didn't do, and you get Bivol credit for what he did as well. So when I'm looking at it, I didn't see Canelo get hurt, rock, this, that, and the third, right? I seen Canelo gas out. You understand? And and this is just how I feel. And people can say if they want to say, I felt like he misjudged the weight. Like, you jump up from 68, you go right up to the world champion. That's a bad motherfucker at the division, right? And what you've been doing, sometimes you do get caught up in that big punch. And Canelo, and mentally wise, probably got caught up in that big punch. What he did to Kovalev up there, just like, okay, my power gonna prevail if anything, and it didn't prevail on him this time. But Canelo being Canelo, like you said, I'm persistent. I'm coming back, and I'm gonna do it. So we'll see after Triple G what route he take. But if you do go take the route to fight Dimitri Bivol, they are already ready to say he's ducking David Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? So it's go. Canelo ain't gonna never be able to get a first break, bro. He ain't. Let me read the super chat. Jesus wanna say, I don't understand how they don't see their own double standards. They see it, Jesus. They just don't want to acknowledge it, and they don't want to say it on her because they feel like they're going back to other channels and they don't want to get kicked in the ass. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna get kicked in the ass on her anyway, so you might as well acknowledge it because I ain't letting you get away with shit.
Canelo never truly acclimated to 175. You got to remember, that's only his second fight at 175. You know what I'm saying? He's never really acclimated to that 175. And his first fight was Kovalev at 175. His second fight was Bivol, at 175. So he never really acclimated to 175. He went into 175. Every time he went up to 175, he was fighting top top competition. It's not like he was going up there and fighting the weakest link at 175. He went to 175, picking killers, people who could hurt him.
And what did Ward do when he went to 175? Ward got acclimated to the weight first, and he stayed at the division, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what you think about them saying Tank is top 5? Stephen A.
Listen, Tank is my guy, bro. There ain't gonna be no Tank slander here. Right? So to me, Gervonta Davis, he's gonna put himself in position to be a top 5 pound-for-pound fighter. He's doing his thing right. So my thing is, my brother Gino in the building. People trying to think they're gonna turn Canelo and Tank against each other, turn Canelo and Spence against each other, because now that's the way to try to start a black and Mexican war once again, right? Yeah. That's all it is, bro. It's shit that cause controversy. Oh, Tank said he got more skill than Canelo Alvarez. Okay. They're not gonna piss Canelo Alvarez off and be like, oh yeah, he said he got more skills than me. That ain't shit to get pissed off about.
That's actually
but Canelo's gonna tell, but Tank gonna tell you that he fuck with Canelo heavy. Earl Spence gonna tell you that he fuck with Canelo and that Canelo is pound for pound. So they overlook that shit and then come back and try to bring up some bullshit. And these just the facts of the matter, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We need to start taking race out of it, man. All it is, he's ducking black fighters. He's ducking. Let's just cut the race out of it. It's boxing. See what I'm saying? We want to see the best fight the best. Race has nothing to do with it. Tank is a killer. You know what I'm saying? And I like what he's doing. Earl is a killer. Earl is my man too. I like what he's doing. But Earl is putting himself in position. Earl is doing what he's supposed to be doing, and he's getting ready to try and become undisputed at his weight. He did it right. That's what Andrade should have been doing at their weight.
Exactly, bro. So, and even Charlo and Andrade, that was a big fight. People don't understand how big of a fight that was. You got number 1, number 2, right there at that time. Both of them were world champions, bro. Y'all get to that position. Y'all go out there and fight each other and put money in each other's pockets. That's a big ass fight that they would have seen. Like, they don't understand how big of a fight it was with each other. And they just chasing Canelo. Oh, Canelo gonna give me the bag. Canelo, no. The thing is, y'all don't want to take an L to one another if somebody lose, because y'all feel like that's gonna diminish y'all career when it's not. You motherfuckers can get in there and put on a classic, right? But we'll never know because you motherfuckers don't want to fight each other. So now y'all still want to come to 68 and still be in the same position to fight each other. But at 68, guess what? Y'all don't even got no fucking titles. But at 60, y'all got titles. And y'all still holding on to titles. I thought Janabek was fighting for the real title. I thought he vacated. You look on the thing, this motherfucker, Demetrius Andrade, is still a WBO champion at 160 pounds. But nobody talk about that shit. Or nobody put them in position to fight one another. They still in fucking line, but they hand raised to fight Canelo Alvarez.
You think that's a duck from Andre for him not fighting Janabek?
Hell yeah, it is, bro. But they ain't gonna say it. They ain't gonna say it. Yeah, Janabek was right there. They ain't gonna say it. And I gotta see your face, bro. I ain't going none of them, you know what I'm saying, that bullshit on my channel. I gotta see your face, Ant.
Oh, you screening the cards now?
That's crazy. They don't want to talk about it, man.
Yeah, they don't want to talk about that. They know damn well that he left Janabek because there was a high risk, and he felt like it was high risk, low reward, bro. So why didn't he fight Janabek? But they ain't gonna talk about that shit. Oh, you go duck Janabek to go fight Zach Parker, and still don't know if he'll get a Canelo fight when you go up. But you say you'll fight David Benavidez next. So I want to see if he's going to fight David Benavidez next. Let's see if he stand on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And as far as like 160, okay, why did it take Triple G to go fight Murata for that other belt? You got Charlo that was at 160, you got Andrade that was it. Nobody else was chasing the belts at that weight. Mm-hmm. Why did it take Triple G losing to Canelo for that second time to have to go start unifying the belts again?
But my thing is, though, Zay, they didn't even have to fucking go fight Murata, bro. They could have fought one another. And this is what I'm saying right now. If they would have fought one another, one of them would have put themselves in position. So guess what? Now Triple G is a unified champion. They're a unified champion. Now when a camera get put in one of their face, what's up with you? If y'all want to fight Triple G so bad, that's a unification bout in a year where we seeing all these fucking undisputed fights happening. So now Triple G, would you fight him? You got 2 titles. He got 2 titles. The shit would have been inevitable. It wouldn't have been no other bigger fight at 160, but besides the winner of fucking Charlo and Andrade and the winner of Triple G and Murata, bro. But they didn't put themselves in position to see if that shit could have happened. You know
what I was saying was that they weren't chasing belts. They weren't chasing the other champions. If they didn't want to fight each other, there was other champions holding belts that they could have went after. That's what I was saying.
They kept bringing up Triple G. The only name was Triple G, but nobody mentioned Murata. But Ant, what's going on, bro? What's your thoughts?
What up, man? I'm just right here thinking, man, like all these boxing channels, they be fucking. Oh, my bad. Excuse me. They be wilding, bro. Like trying to talk about like Canelo ain't the face of boxing, but they gonna make 9-11 videos in a row about him.
Mhm.
That don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, bro. It's just like I like people that's gonna keep it real, like keep the same energy for every fighter. I don't got no problem. Whoever motherfucker think the face of boxing is, that's what you got. That's what you got to face. But don't try to put certain. If you're saying it's boxing and you got certain standards that you hold fighters to, okay, use that same standard for every fucking fighter, not just one.
Facts. I mean, all you have to do is check the analytics,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sure you know what I mean.
It's
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
to bash Canelo's like his pay-per-view buys, right? And like, oh, the money team, the money team. What they don't even talk about Mayweather his buys for this fight that just happened last weekend or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but
They didn't make
that was some exhibition shit that cost $20. So it ain't even about Mayweather, bro, and it ain't even about like they can
that's
bring up.
tries to
Yeah,
make you know.
yeah, I
Oh,
get you. But they can bring up pay-per-view numbers and things of that nature. And if Tank did over 400 something, congratulations to my boy. We got to see if them the real numbers or not. When I seen it, I'm happy as fuck for Tank. Like if he did that, right? That's just a number they put out there, but we don't know if that's the real number or not right now. But with that being said, Canelo just got 55 million, right? Y'all hear me? He got
Yeah.
55 M's, 55, and he still gonna get some money on the back end. Do y'all think Tank picked up $55 million?
Exactly, money. See, that's the difference. Canelo did his groundwork. That's what they're doing now. They're having to push those pay-per-view and all of that. Canelo doesn't have to do that because he's getting large sums up front. See, the pay-per-view, the back end on the pay-per-view, that's just icing on the cake. He's getting his lump up front. See what I'm saying? He did all this groundwork already. All his pay-per-views in the past, he did that with Floyd. He did that with he already did his groundwork. So that's what they're having to do now.
And let me touch on that. Gino said he chasing the bag. Gino, and I'm not mad at them for chasing the bag. That's the name of the fucking game in boxing. But and I want y'all to hear me out. When you coming up in boxing, right? When you're in your 20s, fam, and you trying to make your name, because that's what Devin Haney trying to do, right? He trying to make his name, found he finna get an undisputed fight, shots out the dead, right? Tank's still making his name, right? Tank, he's established, but he's not that established to where he's going pay-per-view, do this, but he's making his name known, right? Earl Spence getting there, EJ, fit to fight for undisputed things of that nature. When you look at Canelo Alvarez, fam, like my man Jose just said, Canelo been there, done that. But this is what they're not going to give him credit for. Oh, he haven't done this, bro. The motherfucker was in his 20s on big-time pay-per-view fights, bro. And people not gonna give him that credit and that just due. Y'all trying to make it like he didn't fucking earn his position that he's in. The motherfucker was 22 years old, fighting world champions like Austin Trout, right? Fighting motherfucking future Hall of Famer Shane Moses. Y'all can say Shane was 40. Y'all can say all this shit y'all want to. He was fighting him. Then he went and fought Mayweather at 23. He fought Lara at 23. And a lot of people like to try to take that away from him. Understand this. Canelo didn't have to fight no Arzlani Lara. He didn't have to fight him. When they fought each other, no belt on the line. They didn't fight for a title. That was Canelo being 23, having that bravado. All right, motherfucker, want to come up on my stage? I'll fight your ass. Then Canelo beat him. Why didn't he give him a rematch? He didn't owe him a rematch. He didn't even owe him the fight. But you got to give that man credit for fighting him. And they don't give him no credit for that shit. So when you look at it, when every weight class Canelo was at, he fought the best of the best in that motherfucker. Whether they want to give him credit for it or not. Right? Because you don't just become the face of boxing and a motherfucker getting $55 million, not fighting no goddamn body. You see what I'm saying?
Not only that money, but remember, Canelo didn't have to, he didn't get a chance to go to the Olympics and all of that. But he started his career at 15, with 15 fighting grown-ass men.
Exactly.
He started his professional career a child, fighting grown-ass men.
And became world champion at 20. Became world champion at 20 years of age, bro. So he built this shit up. Like, people not going to give that man his credit. Like, you got to start giving credit where credit is due. Because if you have another motherfucker fight out here at 20 years of age, right, that become a world champion and that's doing their fucking thing and growing up and like he was knocking motherfuckers out, then, why else would Floyd Mayweather fight a 23-year-old, right, and Canelo Alvarez on pay-per-view and break a fucking record, right? So y'all think Mayweather just broke that record by himself? You know what I mean? Y'all think he just broke that record by himself? No, man, him and Canelo broke that fucking record. He said out his own mouth, I knew who I can do numbers with. I went and got him. We broke records. They broke Oscar De La Hoya record. Oscar. Look how old Oscar was when him and Floyd fought, and they got up on that bitch, fam. Look how old he was. And then look at Canelo at 23 years of age. got up on that bitch and broke the record.
Dude, what up, money?
What's going down, Sour Diesel, man?
Hey, dude, damn, doggy, shit, bro. It's been a dude. Hey, you're the shit, bro, for real. For real.
I appreciate you, man.
The thing about Floyd was he was a monster at promoting and marketing. He knew what partners to put in the ring that was gonna get those big numbers. Because
No,
you gotta remember.
I'm gonna let you go, Zay, but it's not even about he knew who to put in the. I'm just saying, like, think about it. Look at all Floyd. He owned all the records, right?
Right.
He beat Pacquiao. He beat Conor. Well, we're gonna take Conor out, even though Conor is a record. But he beat Pacquiao, Canelo, and Oscar De La Hoya. Those are 3 records. Why is them the only 3 records, right? But with Conor McGregor. But people got to get them fighters that they recognitions, eh? You know what I'm saying? Like Canelo, he didn't just break that record because Canelo was just any type of Mexican fighter. Hell no, that motherfucker is a superstar, and he said out his own mouth in the post fight, "I got X amount of months left, and this is your guy." And when he said that, look what Canelo did. He lived up to that shit. But go ahead, Zay.
No, like I was saying, he knew how to market himself. He knew the promotion side of it, because you got to remember, for that time when he was making all those big pay-per-views, Floyd had made himself the bad guy. You know, he had made himself the bad guy where everybody hated him. They wanted to see him lose. So he marketed it right. He promoted himself right. He became the bad guy. That's how he marketed himself. So he was getting these high pay-per-views because everybody wanted to see him lose. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he marketed it right. He promoted it right. He made himself the bad guy. He made himself rich.
Exactly. What you want to touch on, Sour Diesel?
Bro. What? All right. I just got a hard problem, man, like believing that, like, can you break down to me what David was doing to the boxing scene, like where they're like, man, and I'm saying, like, straight up, South Phoenix representing, you know what I'm saying? But like, I know this is off topic and shit, but like, I mean, right now with Canelo taking his L, and like, I see a lot of like, this narrative, like Benavidez fucking this monster and shit, you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm not really convinced that he is just yet. You feel me?
I feel you.
And
I don't knock people trying to give Benavidez credit. He's doing what he's doing.
Right.
Young, he's trying to get to where he want to get you, right?
Fact.
So if you want to prove that he's one of the monsters, you go see when you get in there with somebody of that with that caliber of skill, because still, like I say, we can say we want to fight everybody, this, that, and third. I give you credit.
Right.
Still don't take away from the fact that you haven't, right? You still haven't. So we really don't know what that skill set is going to look like up against other top competition. You know, It looked good. It looked like it can destroy some shit because of what you're doing to fighters that already been fucked up like that, right? But once you get in there and then people say, well, that's why I tell people, oh, Canelo don't want to fight. So is Canelo the only fighter out there that can show y'all that these dudes are somebody? Because if that's the case, then why the fuck y'all snapper calling him this, that, and the third? If he's the only fighter out there that y'all want to see these fighters fight to prove that they're somebodies, then how the fuck y'all can't get that man that's just doing his credit? Because that's saying something. That's saying a lot.
It's true.
My thing with Benavidez is you can't take anything from Benavidez. Benavidez, he did what he was supposed to do. He looked good in that damn fight against Lemieux. You know what I'm saying? But Lemieux was a 160-pound fighter coming up to 168 to fight, and he had already been knocked out before. He had already had losses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Benavidez did what he was supposed to do to a fighter coming up. He showed him, oh, you in the wrong class. You ain't on my level. There's levels to this. He showed him that. See what I'm saying? But the biased part of it is, why didn't Bivol do the same thing to Canelo? Yeah, he won the fight, but why didn't Canelo get knocked out in that fight? He's a fighter coming up from 168 to 175 for your weight division. Why didn't Bivol look like a monster like Benavidez looked against Lemieux? You see what I'm saying? See, everybody's saying, oh, he cherry pick gone wrong, cherry pick. How is that? But Benavidez is a monster for beating Lemieux. There's something wrong there. Yeah. Benavidez did what he was supposed to do.
Facts. Monica, what's going down, love? How you feeling, Queen?
That cherry pick shit.
Canelo still won
what's up with
in the
that?
Bivol
What's up with the whole cherry pick shit, bro? Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Wasn't McAdoo a cherry pick before?
That's what I say, bro. Because they sit and listen to other cats, and then they come over here. Like I watch everybody, bro. Yeah, I know I do. I watch everybody, so I know everybody words. I watch these channels. Got love for a lot of them. Some of them I don't fuck with, but I still watch because I like to watch and see what somebody talking about. That way, you know, you sharpen up on shit. Okay, if I see this cat, oh, this what he finna come with. I heard him say that shit. Bob, I debunked that shit. So I watch these cats. I hear what they say. Then I see the people be on their channel. They come over here. They try to use that bullshit. They get their ass whooped and they run back over there, try to get some more shit and come with it. And that shit don't work, bro. So it just they use shit that they hear and they run with it, bro. How the fuck? Like they still can't they can't explain it, Zay. How the fuck is an undefeated world champion that's been champion since 2017 is a fucking cherry pick? Only Canelo.
He beat another champion at 175 too. Like,
yeah,
but damn, bro, like what? Like honestly, what is the definition of a cherry pick these days?
That's what they call the cherry pick.
Rolly
is.
Romero.
You don't know what a cherry pick. Listen, bro, Rolly ain't no.
It's a term used so.
Rolly's a cherry pick because Tank didn't even want to fight the dude. Tank, they put him in the ring with Tank. That's why Tank went off on their ass. That's why he gonna leave. But all in all, bro, a cherry ain't a motherfucking world champion. I'm gonna say that. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It doesn't matter who fighting, right? If you're the world champion, you have a real belt from the WBO to WBC to IBF for the Super WBA title, bro. And if you're in the ring fighting for that goddamn title, you're in the history books. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what nobody say. If my brother Jose get into a ring and become a world champion, Jose can tell his children that your daddy was a world champion, and that shit is documented to where you can go pull that shit up forever. It doesn't matter what. No, oh my God, yes, your father was a world champion. Bob, there you go, right there holding the title. That shit is in the history books forever. Nobody can take that away from nobody. You know what I mean?
That money. 5 years though. You mean he was a cherry for 5 years?
Exactly, bro.
And nobody went up there and got that cherry.
And smoking the top fighters and smoking the top fighters at the divisions, eh? The top fighters at that motherfucker, he beating their ass, bro. So it's like they just sit up there, bro. They want to discredit because it's Canelo Alvarez. Understand if that was Jamal Charlo, Demetrius Andrade, or even the David Benavidez that went up and beat Dimitri Bivol, bro, and became a 2-division world champion, or just beat that man, they would be riding they fucking nuts, giving them they just doing they pray. Oh shit, they went up and beat Bivol. Like that's a world champion. He was like, but because it's Canelo Alvarez, oh, it's a cherry going wrong, or is it somebody he went like, how the fuck is a cherry going wrong with Canelo telling you this is a tough fight? We sitting here telling you it's a tough fight. You got fighters who you fucking praise telling you that it's a fucking tough fight, but now all of a sudden it's a cherry going wrong because what? That's a narrative you want to fucking push to make Canelo look bad, to try to discredit Canelo, to make it look like he got his ass whooped by somebody that was a nobody. But now this nobody you motherfuckers want to praise and say this about.
One thing that I do notice about other channels though, they flip flop. They basically do what things for views, man. They do what they're giving their viewers what they want to hear, because they'll say one thing, they'll come out with one headline, and they'll say one thing, then they'll contradict their own self and go against it and put another. So mostly for views. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but then I'm the one, Zay. I'm the one that's Monty Brown. You selling out for the Latino community, or Monty Brown, you kissing ass, you doing that. But when other channels sit up here and praise other fucking fighters and discredit because you got motherfuckers on there shitting on Canelo that don't like the man, and they say what they say, oh, it's okay. They speaking truth and facts though. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. It's crazy, man.
I ain't gonna lie though. I do feel like there's double standards in boxing. Like, when it comes to specific fighters, like.
And I'm gonna say this: it's double standards, and it's racism in boxing. I'm not the type to discredit. I pointed out racism in boxing and all that shit. But I'm not gonna point out racism in every motherfucking fight that goes down and goes on, fam. You understand what I'm saying? Now we know when we see bullshit. I call bullshit when I see bullshit. But when I'm looking at Canelo and his situation, I'm not fit. And people say, oh, that's just because it's one of your favorite fighters. No, I'm not going to sit up here and shit on him for going out here fighting world champions, bro. Fighting world champions. And try to discredit that man and say he's not doing nothing. And that he's ducking this fighter and ducking that fighter. When the fighters y'all saying he's ducking ain't doing half of what the fuck he's doing.
Amen.
Another thing, money that speaks volumes about Bivol is how much did he make for the Canelo fight? See, he wanted to fight. He didn't go in there talking. He didn't go in there caring about money, right? Because Bivol, how much did he make at that fight? Well, he ain't even got paid for the fight yet, but he just wanted to fight, right?
And blame Canelo for that. Blame Canelo for that, Zay. Oh, Bivol didn't get paid. Oh, Canelo didn't pay him. Everybody, Canelo did not pay Dimitri. How the fuck y'all talking about Canelo didn't pay him? Like Canelo is the man that's passing down the checks.
Those are government policy. I mean, those are government.
Exactly, bro. They have, and before they said they have every Russian bank account closed because it's a tactic to use against Russia to make sure they can't reach out and pay for more arms and things of that nature, this, that, and the third, because they going to war with fucking Ukraine. But overall, they blaming Canelo Alvarez for that shit.
And then another thing that killed me, that just killed me. I mean, I knew Bivol went in there with a whole different mind state, man. They made him a damn Californian going into that damn fight. Did you see that?
From India.
They made him a damn Californian, money. When they introduced Bivol, when he came in, they introduced him as a Californian. They didn't even say Russia.
Damn.
I ain't pay attention to that, bro. Because
he went in there with a whole mindset. Bivol was fighting with a whole different mentality. I was like, man, because they were just degrading him in all levels, money. They made him a damn Californian.
You telling me they said that man was a Californian, bro?
Yes, yeah, they said he was fighting out of Indio, California.
They say fighting out of Indo something, California. They didn't even say what.
That's crazy, bro. Hey, that's crazy. No, because when I be showing the fights, I gotta turn the volume down. That's something I did not pay attention to, bro. If that ain't that's just terrible. That's terrible, fam.
Wow.
He was fighting for fun. He was fighting, man. When Bivol was fighting to win, but he was on a whole different mindset in that fight, man. Because he was being degraded on all levels, man.
Honestly, nobody was fucking with Bivol that night, dude. He looked sharp as fuck, dude.
Hey, on God.
Like,
let me say this, bro.
That fool looked like he left a pizza in the oven, bro.
Yeah, look, when I did my post fight interview, I said Canelo won 8-4. I don't care, right? But I put smile side, and it was a fucking joke. That's why I say people don't watch your live streams, right? And I'm in there bullshitting, fucking around. And then I say, all right, y'all, okay, Bivol won the fight. But they come out here, Money Brown, you ain't shit. Yeah, you talking about Canelo won the fight 8-4, this and that. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. I'm not changing my title. I'm not changing shit because I know you motherfuckers only title readers and y'all believe everything that's on the title. They do that shit every time I make a video. Oh, you said this in your video. Never watch the video. Don't got a fucking clue of what I said in the video. That's why I don't be stunning these motherfuckers, man. You feel me?
They nitpicking for ammunition, man. They just nitpicking for ammunition, something to bitch about, something to come at you about.
And then if they do watch the video, they probably feel stupid as fuck and can't come back with shit. But it's nonetheless though, man. I just don't like the fact of, they sit up there and they according to their standards that they say they hold, they don't hold them standards for everybody, fam. It's unfortunate that Canelo Alvarez is just a bad motherfucker. And they got to bring up so many fucking rules to put on Canelo to show that he ain't what he's supposed to be, and so they can discredit the man. But like I say, you can go down all these other motherfuckers' resumes, and they ain't fucking with Canelo Alvarez. Every extent that people try to make and put on Canelo and try to show that he ain't this, that, and third, when we do it to the fighters that y'all like, it's gonna look 10 times worse than how y'all try to make Canelo Alvarez look, and they ain't gonna do that type of shit.
What is so hard about making the Benavidez Charlo fight? They're on the same platform, right?
Oh, God.
Why can't they get made? They live in the same house, man. They're in the same house.
Exactly, bro. That shit could have happened. Benavidez, if Charlo said he wanted it, it would have happened. Trust me. Charlo said he wanted it, but they didn't want to fuck up certain things and play because Charlo was at 60, Benavidez at 68, which I don't blame. Because once you run the organization, you got to keep the machine running, fam. You know what I'm saying? When you got Charlo at 60 and you got fights down there and got Benavidez at 68, they really was banking on the plant and fucking Benavidez, right? But Benavidez fucked that up by losing the title. You know what I'm saying? Because him and Caden Plant was going to fight first, but he ended up losing the title, and that fucked up everything. And I respect Benavidez because he acknowledged that on my Brother Everything boxing show, and he said that was my fuck-ups. You know what I'm saying? So I respect him for that. When people try to make it as if it's because of Canelo and all that shit. But, and then with Charlo at 160, he was in position to fucking fight Demetrius Andrade. That was a big fucking fight. That's why I say they scared to put that angle. They scared, but for whatever reason, they're not taking them chances to fight the other champions. They just want to go after they know what's for sure money with Canelo Alvarez. Everybody know Canelo Alvarez for sure money. Everybody.
It was crazy because there's history between all three of them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
thank you.
I'm saying? Like,
bring it up all the time, Sour.
There's priors and shit.
Yeah, they both was at 54. They all have like Benavidez. They'll say, "Oh, Charlo duck Andrade at 54, this, that, and the third." Well, last time I checked, Andrade pushed up on Jamal Charlo when he knocked out motherfucking J-Rock, right? J-Rock Williams, and he said, "Let's make it happen." And Jamal Charlo said, "I'll fight anybody, bro. I'm not the matchmaker, bro. I'll fight anybody." That was at 54. Then they both, that's why I say the fight was big. Two division world champions. Y'all got history with each other. Y'all don't like each other. Imagine how the press conference was gonna go. A lot of shit talking, and that shit would have built the fight up. The winner, we probably would have been so good for a rematch. But like I said, the winner put himself in position to, even if Triple G don't want to fight y'all, if he get that second title, it's only two motherfuckers that's holding two titles apiece. So it forced him. You You know what I'm saying? To fucking fight you, bro. But they don't take them type of opportunities, man. They just want to sit up and say this, that, and the third. And like I say, your career is your career. Run the way you run it. My thing is to the
even a Jacob fight. Even a Jacob fight. Charlo Jacob. Remember he was talking that shit about Jacob, and Jacob ran up on him in New York. That would have been a good fight. Make that fight. Yeah, why didn't we get that fight?
Exactly, bro. But see,
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
You know, one of these boxing channels said that they had Jacobs winning the Canelo fight.
I mean, man, they got
that shit blew my mind.
Like, I'm not even fit to, argue that. It's a lot of channels that go say they had Jacobs winning. Motherfuckers saying they had Laura winning, they had this fighter. So if you had that fighter win the fight, I'm not fit to knock you on that. My whole thing is keep the same energy for everybody. That's the whole point about this fight. Yeah, I'm saying cats talking about he's ducking fucking Bivol, and then the Triple G fight. See, my thing is this, y'all. This is what y'all don't get, right? We talking about Triple G, who's a unified champion right now at 160 pounds. Yes, he's 40 years of age. Can't take that away from the man. Okay, but let's stop making like Triple G is the first 40-year-old motherfucker to fight in boxing, right? But watch this though. Watch this.
He looked bad fight, dude.
Watch this. So this Triple G. Yeah. So he's unified now, right? So if Jamal Charlo was to fight Triple G, Triple G would be the biggest name on his resume. If Demetrius Andrade was to fight Triple G, Triple G would be the biggest name on his resume. Same go for motherfucking David Benavidez, right? But okay, because of the youth, right? Okay, I want to see Charlo Andrade fight Canelo Alvarez. But these motherfuckers still coming from 160 up to 68 to fight Canelo Alvarez, just like Triple G coming from 60 to 68 to fight Canelo Alvarez. So all these motherfuckers are in the same fucking boat regardless. But when you look at all three, you still can't put Charlo and fucking Demetrius Andrade over Triple G when we talk about accolades and what they've done in the sport of boxing. Now, you can say they're 2 division world champions, right? But you can say that Triple G is a 2-time unified world champion. You understand what I'm saying? And that he fought more world champions. You understand? And that he's done more. And that I can't say that he got a bigger chance, but he still have us puncher's chance because he just showed that shit against the motherfucking Japanese boy who people were saying was beating the shit out of him. But then when Triple G knocked his ass out, but he looked terrible. Okay, he was getting his ass beat, right? And he came back and showed with his power, he heated up and knocked his ass out. So why can't Ring Rust go for Triple G and go for that man? Because they both was out the ring for a little bit. So at the end of the day, fam, like I say, the double standards are big, man. The double standards are big, but they shit on Canelo. Dwayne Stout, what's going down? Good night, champ. They shit on Canelo Alvarez because it's Canelo Alvarez, fam. They need a way to try to turn down, and try to shit on him, fam. And I'm gonna say this: Canelo is still the face of boxing right now because Canelo is still getting an 8-figure payday that's high as fuck. And when he fight, every motherfucker still. Just think about this fight. Even though he fighting Triple G, Canelo took a loss. Everybody want to know how Canelo Alvarez is going to look in his next fight.
Right.
So what does that mean, fam? Every motherfucker gonna be tuned in.
I'm with you, money. If Triple G looks so bad on his last fight, that means they should be rushing to try and get his belt, right?
Yeah.
But they noticed that he got a knockout. That power ain't gone nowhere yet. He's still holding that power at 40 years old. So he's still a threat.
Yeah. And what they say on fighters anyways, the last thing to go on, if you really, really about that action, the last thing to leave is the power.
It's the power.
It's the power. Right. So people can try to shit on Triple G, montray-brown, this and that. Like I say, I'm not sitting up here just co-signing the Triple G fight like, wow, it's the greatest thing, this, that. But the fight is the fight. It's signed, sealed, and delivered. It's nothing we can do about it. We ain't taking that fight away. The fight is going to happen. So let's just get the shit out the way. Let Canelo beat his ass if he go beat his ass, knock him out, and send his ass on his way. Because I honestly feel like if Canelo beat him how I think he go beat him and knock him out, it's going to be Triple G last fight in boxing. He going to take that Canelo payday and go ahead and retire right off into the sunset. Then we can see what happens after that. But I bet you this, after Canelo fight Triple G, them boys still ain't going to go fight no real tough competition where we can say them motherfuckers did something, fam. And then when Canelo say they need to fight each other, why they got to fight each other? What have this fighter done? And what have that fighter done? Man, come on, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a lose-lose situation with Canelo with a lot of people, bro.
For sure.
If Triple G does decide to retire, if Canelo does get a win in the Triple G fight, and he does decide to retire, because the Triple G fight is going to be at 168, So if he does choose to retire, those belts are going to be up for grabs. They'll be able to go for those belts if they really want to become undisputed at 160.
At 160, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. They're gonna be right there. And like I say, I'm still puzzled, Zay, that fucking Andrade is still the champion at 160 pounds. I'm still puzzled by that, right? Because I thought he vacated. Like, hey, so what are you doing, fam? You gonna go up and fight a Zach Parker to see if you can put yourself in position for a Canelo, or you gonna fight David Benavidez for no titles, right? Instead of coming down and defending your title or fight in a unification bout. Like, I just be mind-boggled about some of these moves that these dudes be making, but nobody criticizes their ass about the moves they're making. Only thing they worry about is the moves that Canelo Alvarez making. Those are the only moves they worried about, right? But then when a favorite fighter come out and give Canelo his just doing his credit, saying he's doing shit there's no other fighters doing, going up during to be great, right? Just like Calvin Ford just said, Canelo put us up. Like, that's what I say. See, the contemporaries and the fighters and the coaches, the real main players in boxing, they understand what Canelo is doing. They respect that shit. They respect it. It's just when it comes to certain channels and certain motherfucking fans, that's sheeps, like I always call these motherfuckers. That's all they is fucking sheeps, right? They get pissed off every time I call it as that, but the facts are the facts. They just want to make narratives and make Canelo Alvarez look like this, that, and third because they want to push their favorite fighter ahead. Why do you don't want your favorite fighter to earn that shit first, right? Why they just can't earn it, man? They want to make it like this shit was just given to Canelo. This shit wasn't just given to that man, bro. They take away his big fights. They take away all his big fights, but they'll bring up the past on some bullshit, but they won't go into the past and talk about the big names that he beat. And even right now today, like I say, the man just fought 3 undefeated world champions in a row, and it don't mean nothing.
And their excuse is that they're white.
Yeah, no,
That's crazy.
Leaving Caden Plant out, who was a motherfucking American fighter, right?
Yeah.
But leaving him out, but you know, it's just double standards, bro, and that shit. And that's why I'm happy that Canelo is who Canelo is, fam. That he's mentally tough, fam. He's mentally tough. He's mentally strong to understand. I put myself in this position. I earned this position, and ain't no motherfucker go tell me what to do and how to do it, fam. What to do and how to do it. Because if you leave it up to fans, bro, fans act like they on your side, bro. And that's why I said in one video, fuck the fans sometimes, because they act like they on your side, fam. And as soon as you take an L, as soon as something go wrong, man, they'll dog your ass out so fast and jump off the boat and run like a little bitch. Man, it's crazy, fam.
That's what it is, though. Funny, like we love to build up heroes only just to destroy them. You understand?
Like the media, bro. Just like the media. The media build your ass up and make you feel like you're on top of the world just to break your motherfucking heart and talk about you bad, talk about your family. Man, this shit is crazy, bro.
Another hilarious thing, money. They, you know, he became undisputed in 11 months at 168. Something that's never been done in 11 months. He cleared out a whole division, and then they say, oh, he went up to the weakest division. How is there a weak division when you got nothing but champions there, and he's fighting champion after champion after champion? In 11 months, cleared out a whole division, but he cleared out the weakest division.
Cleared out the weakest division. But Terrence Crawford and man, I don't even want to say it because man, Julius Ndongo is good friends. I give Julius Ndongo all the credit in the world because he's a road warrior. But there's no way in hell you motherfuckers gonna sit up here and tell me that Julius Ndongo is better than Billy Joe, Callum Smith, and motherfucking Caden Plant, bro. So it's just be little shit like that you can hit them motherfuckers in the eye with, but they're, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. See, this shit be easy to me, fam. It'd be easy to me because I know this shit like the back of my head, Zay, and I know what they gonna try to come with and what they gonna say, this, that, and the third. But because people have numbers, right? They have more numbers and things of that nature. Their motherfuckers make it feel like, oh, they right, this, that, and the third. Which, you know, you put a motherfucker on the mainstream, and we'll see who right. You feel me?
You know why I got so much more respect for Jamel than I do for Jamal? Because he did what he was supposed to do to unify his division. He took his loss. He fought who he was supposed to fight. He took his loss. He came back and he did what he had to do to unify his division. He didn't care about his own. He cared about making history, and he did it now.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And now look at him. He's more bigger than what he was, right? And do anybody worry about that goddamn loss that's on his record?
And now guess what? Now he's talking about going to 160, right? Because now he's done everything he had to do at 154. Exactly. Same thing that Earl is trying to do. Earl is trying to unify, become undisputed at his weight division so he can go to 154.
Motherfucker don't even remember that Jamel Trello lost. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I try to get away from don't praise the O. You don't gotta praise a fucking oath, fam. That oath don't mean shit.
Hey, Money, I got a question. Like for real, like if you look back at different generations of boxing and shit, right? Like, why is it that we're in a generation where we see the most undefeated fighters and none of them want to fight each other and shit?
Mayweather.
Because I'm not just gonna say Mayweather, bro. I'm gonna say promoters.
I feel like he started the old thing. Like,
okay, wait.
Hold on, let me answer this, bro. Wait a minute.
Okay, damn. Okay,
so
that's good.
Let me say this. Floyd left Top Rank. It's not that Mayweather, right? I will admit Mayweather took and I said in every video, he took the game out of the promoter's hands and put it into the fighter's hands, and I'm happy that he's done that, fam. I'm happy that he's done that. But let me answer your question, bro. Then when we sitting up here and we looking at promoters and they looking at certain fights, and because they look at what Floyd and Pacquiao did, they feel like that fight marinated, and wow, look at the numbers they did, shit like that. Well, we gotta sometimes look at us, the fans, too. You know what I mean? Because we'll sit up here and say, oh, we want this fight, this, that, and the third. But when it's time to make that fight happen, or if they want to put the fight on, people don't buy pay-per-views, right? Motherfuckers stealing the fights. They doing this, they doing that. So, you know, fighters look at it as if they want to get paid, right? And sometimes when it's a big-time fight, they deserve to get paid. But not only that, if they was to lose, right? If they was to take the loss, or they always was a bum, he ain't shit, he this, he that, you try to fight it down. You shit on the fighter. You make him look like he ain't shit, he said the third. So now fighters are more a look or shit in this era, fam. You know, it ain't like back in the golden era where they go on that motherfucking bang it out, and it don't matter if you win, lose, or draw. As long as you go out there and you put up a championship motherfucking performance, nigga, you still win. And that's like even right now today. And I say that if you go out there, man, and you put up a championship performance, fam, and you take a L, but some people might still feel like you want to fight. You just gained a lot of fans. You made a nice payday, and people want to see you in a rematch. Look at Isaac Cruz. Woo! So it's not about you losing, bro. It's just about the fighter mentality that, oh, if I do take an L, what are the fans gonna do? Do I fall back? Am I still in a position to make some money? That's how the shit go nowadays, man. It's with social media and all that shit going on, fam. It's the business era now. I say it all the time. This is the business era, bro, to where everybody want to make a dollar, everybody want to shine, do this and do that, you know, and a lot of shit connected. So I ain't gonna just say Mayweather. Now Mayweather did play a part because, you know, he took the fight out of the promoter's hands and put it into the fighter's hands. Like you look at Dana White. Just think about if Dana White didn't have the power and the fighters had the power, how that should be going in the UFC. Everybody felt like that because nowadays, right? Just look at Ryan Garcia. Look at some of these young fighters, right?
Right.
Everybody make them feel like they so much more bigger than what they really is before they really done something. Everybody beating certain caliber competition that you're supposed to fight. But with social media now, you got all these motherfucking followers and everybody saying you this, that, and the third. Now they feel like they the motherfucker that's all. Yeah, you know, he's a nobody now. He haven't done shit, you know, but you go down the resume, you be like, well, motherfucker, whoever you really fought, whoever you really beat. But, oh, well, he just want a fucking payday, man, and this, that. So they feel like they the man. They giving out the big paydays and shit like that. So in this social media era, bro, it's a business era. Everybody a big dog now. Everybody made it. Everybody this, everybody that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, boxing is just to me, is an organized crime ring before it's the fighting itself, found. Every motherfucker feel like they the guy that made it when they really ain't done shit for real. And if you got the fan base or you got a big ass following, you know, that shit go make motherfuckers follow suit and make them feel like they really is. So at the end of the day, man, it's a lot of shit to blame with that shit going on. My brother King Palmer, what's going down, champ? I see you in the building.
As far as Floyd, I mean, I think it was more when he became money made that changed everything, because it became more about the money than the fights. You know what I'm saying? How much money can I make fighting a certain fighter, or making the money? Because when he was Pretty Boy, he was taking all the fights. He was doing what he was supposed to do. He was, you know, fighting the tough competition. And when he became money made,
but when Floyd became money made, he became money made after beating Oscar De La Hoya and Ricky Hatton. So he earned the right to do that, and that's what people forget, though, Zay. He earned.
No, I get that, but see, I feel we could have got a rematch for the De La Hoya fight. De La Hoya could have got a rematch. I feel like we could have got a rematch.
He lost the first
one. It was a look. I'm gonna say this. It was a close fight. It was a good fight. I thought Floyd edged it out. But with that fight being what it was, right? Being that close and things of that nature, Della being where he was at, Floyd being where he was at, Floyd, so that's the opportunity, like, oh, I got him. You feel me? Well, and if you get him, you ain't finna give it back.
fight, honestly,
But
bro.
he gave Jose Luis Castillo the rematch. He should have gave Benoit the rematch.
But at that time with Oscar De La Hoya, that's why I say that's coming in the era of the social media world and all that type of shit, right? It's like I'm not gonna give because now I got to like when we look at Jose Castillo, right? I can't say I'm fucking his name up. Luis Castillo,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He went on the level of Oscar De La Hoya when Floyd fought him. You see what I'm saying? At the time when Floyd fought Oscar was the crossover man for Floyd.
Yeah,
And
but
when Floyd got that power, bam, I got you, bitch. You feel me? Like, I'm not giving this back to you. And not saying Floyd wouldn't have won the fight, but it's like, I got you, fam. I got you. I got to remember Floyd been trying to fight Oscar and fight Shane and shit like that back then. And they wouldn't give him the opportunity because his name wasn't buzzing like that, right? He was up and coming, dangerous, high risk, low reward type shit. So, bam, now when I finally get your ass, oh, nah, that's it, homie. That's what I need to start doing what I want to do, you know? And that's what Floyd did. He took off with that shit.
I don't know. I just think boxing's biggest problem is making losing like unacceptable. You know what I mean? It's like UFC fighters take a loss all the time, but you don't hear shit about it. Over here in boxing, you take a loss, Top Rank's gonna drop you. You know what I mean?
Nah, I disagree with that. They're not just gonna drop you if you take a loss. Yeah, it's just the fans, man. It's just the fans, fam. It's the fans. Like now, if you take a couple losses, yeah, but you know, if you're on a contract, they're not just gonna drop you. Like I say, it ain't that you lose, it's how you lose, fam. You feel me? Now, if you go out there and get your ass dominated,
after loss too, though. It's how you come back after loss. Like I said, that's what I respect about Jamel. You know, he took his loss. You know, he accepted it. He accepted it. He moved past it, and he came back and he did what he was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact, bro. And he came back and beat the man that beat him too. You know what I'm saying? Came back, beat the man that beat him, got his title back, and went and fought the top dogs at the division. You know, even though, and guess what? Everybody that he fought was the result have an L. Majority of everybody that he fought had L's on their records. You see what I'm saying? Ain't like he went out there and fought people that was undefeated at this, that, and third. I mean, Castano was undefeated. He just finished his ass off. But they had L's on their record. And that's what you got to respect the game about, bro. But people don't respect the game like that. Silver, what's going down, bro? You know, it's all about what they want to see and what they think is right. Oh, he didn't do this. He didn't fight this fight. That's my thing, too, because they'll get to Canelo, or he didn't fight the fight that we wanted to see, but he fighting top competition. You feel me? If you fight top competition, you fight top competition. And then if the fighters you like ain't fighting top competition, and you giving him a pass because he didn't get to fight Canelo Alvarez, then that's bullshit. You know, but at the end of the day, fam, you know, these it's just crazy out here, man. But I want to ask y'all this because we do got a fight coming up this Saturday, man. And I'm gonna touch on this tomorrow, the way in the morning. What y'all think about the Devin Haney and the Kimboso fight? My brother Jose go first.
I see it as a tough fight, man. I just hope that that it's called correctly and that they're fair on it, because you know, after being in Australia, I hope that we don't get another Pacquiao, another thing that happened like what happened with Pacquiao. You know, I hope I see Devin Haney pulling it off. You know, that's what I'm rooting for. I'm going for Haney, and I feel like he can pull it off if he boxes and he don't go in there trying to brawl out with Kambosos, because if he goes in there trying to brawl, he's gonna give that man exactly what he wants. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna give him a shot, and if he catches him, you know, it'll be a whole different fight. But if he goes in there and he sticks to a good game plan, boxing, standing in the middle of the ring, he can pull out a win.
I feel you on that one. What's your thoughts, Sour Diesel?
Fam, dude, honestly, this fight is gonna be the shit, dude. Like, now, I heard a narrative though. Like, once upon a time, like, you know, Kambosos could be compared to a Buster Douglas or something. You know what I'm saying? He, you know, Teofimo might have been slipping that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause Teofimo, I think he's still a bad motherfucker. We talking about them L's and shit, but like Kambosos, like, was he that dude? You know what I'm saying? Like at the right place, time, got the title, whatnot. But then like Devin Haney, like being real, like his past two fights, man, like fuck, bro, like I don't know, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen him get, like, a little check, you know what I'm saying? He stumbled to his corner. That Jojo Diaz fight, man, I wasn't really, like, I was like, damn it. Like, honestly, I thought that could have went around, too. Like, You know what I mean? Like and then all things considered with like Haney with his pops and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, bro, like that's gotta fucking play on the mentals hard, dude. And like him traveling that fucking far, and like Kambosos just like he's just coming off some momentum right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like that's gotta do something to the ego, you know what I'm saying? Like he did like see when that fight like we got to rewind it back like Teofimo Kambosos, right? Like I think Teofimo straight up, fam. Like you feel me? Like Kambosos did some shit like when he put him on his knees like in that round. Like I was like, damn, like what the fuck? Like homie came to fight, and there's this like this aggressiveness that I see from Kambosos that like. I think he's gonna keep that same energy and bring that shit, bro. But I think like Devin Haney, he has the skills, dude, the skill set to beat just about anybody for real. Like if it comes down to it, like Haney looks fucking nice, bro. Like he's nice with it, like. But I just feel like, with all things considered, man, like Haney with his pops, man, like fuck, man, like yo, I mean, we all gotta, you know what I mean, like. I don't know, man, like fuck, man, like that fight, honestly. I got Haney for real. Scorecard.
You feel like you got a few things going against him, huh?
For sure, bro. Like because see, Campbell, he has that surprise. You know what I'm saying? That jacket box, he just like boom, he'll hit your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, and with that being said, like it's a fucking gonna be a fight, bro. Like honestly, I'm on the fence with that, dude. Honestly, mostly because Haney has gone through some shit. Like he's got a little farther. You know what I'm saying? Like that 20-hour flight, man, that jet lag, not having his peeps with him, you know what I mean? Running the game plan. That shit's fucking crucial, dude. Especially because Kambosos is like, he's kind of unpredictable, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like,
I feel you.
This is gonna be a fucking fight.
The mental comes with boxing though. That's something you got to deal with. That was what did Teofimo in. You know, his mental. He went in there not respecting that man. He went in there thinking he was just going, you know, and he went in there and did exactly what that man wanted. He got into a brawl with that man. But with boxing comes mental, just like when Canelo had to go in the ring knowing his brother was kidnapped. He had to deal with that on fight night. Right. You know, I get that Haney's dad isn't there, but that comes with boxing. That's the mental part of boxing.
Uh-huh. Let me say this, y'all. My brother Oscar, man, I watched that movie last night, boy. I was disappointed as hell, man. I was disappointed. I enjoyed it though, Oscar, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm disappointed after we finished giving up these things though. But it was a damn good movie, Oscar. But I was damn sure disappointed though. My brother Ant, give me your thoughts on Haney Kambosos.
I think I take Haney, but I mean, given the fact, man, like, you know, it's Australia and they're already kind of doing Devin Grimy and not letting his pops in and all that shit. I just feel like I just really hope Devin Haney bites down and just beats his ass, because at the end of the day, George Kambosos didn't want to fight Devin Haney. He wanted to fight Lomachenko. Mm-hmm. And he promised that he was going to fight him if he beat Teo. And
that's a fact, too. Yep.
He was forced into this fight, damn near.
And he tried to say Devin was forced into it.
Nah, that's cap, man. Devin wants this fight. And I think if Devin beats him, he's up next to be probably one of the biggest names in boxing. Because how old is Devin? Like 23, 24?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's young, bro. Yeah.
He got everything working for him, dude. Like, if he wins this shit, he's a bona fide star, dude. Facts. Like, for real. Like, and he'd be honestly, I think he'd be the proper name to sit on that hill. You know what I mean? He'd kind of giving all those other guys, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's see. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude. It'd be dope, man. I'm telling y'all. Money, you gonna be doing a live party or what?
Hell yeah, I'm trying to fight. Hell yeah, man. Last week, man, I ain't had no cable, I ain't had no Wi-Fi, bro. It's from last Thursday, dog. My shit went out, man. I was so pissed off. I had to show the fights through my phone. Shouts out to my brother, Love One, I Hate One. You know, he showed me a little situation.
Oh, that's the boy right there. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Love One, Hate One. That's my brother, man. Yeah. So, you know, he showed me a situation where I can see the fight. You know, but that shit was a hassle. So, you know, I'm used to. I battle fights. I show love to the fighters, man. And I show love to the people by showing that shit. So, man, hold on. Oscar say, money, don't you like how the Mexican American and the African Union joined together in the movie Tax Collector Money? What? I'm gonna tell you after I finish. No, I love the movie, Oscar. It was just that, man. I'm gonna tell you why. But let me get my thoughts on this fight, Oscar. This is how I look at this fight, fam. Devin do got a lot going against him, right? When we say, okay, the law over in Australia, his father not being there. You know, a lot of things. People like to blame on the judges. I look at it like this. You got to go into a fight just looking at it as it's a fight. And Devin is doing that, right? It's mental game, it's mental warfare, like Zay said. That's all it is. George Cambosa trying to do is mental warfare, and that shit worked on Teofimo. And I'm gonna tell you why it worked on Teofimo. Because Teofimo wasn't stable in his life at that time. He was going through shit with his wife. He had the bars, smoking hookahs and shit. So if you're not mentally stable at the moment, any little thing go tick you off and piss you off. That's why he was ready to fight, taking his shirt off, shit like that. Then we got to remember the fight got pushed back from Triller. Floyd and took the date. Then his like he was going through so much shit. Man, I picked Teofimo to knock that boy the fuck out. I ain't give that man no chance, no nothing. I'm gonna keep it real, right? I didn't give him like, man, Teofimo for the beat the shit out of this dude. I watched the fight against Lee Selby. I thought Lee Selby won. I saw the fight with Mickey Bay, close fight. It just he did nothing to surprise me or make me feel like he was on that level. And Teofimo went in there and fought him like Jose said. He fought him, bro, and you gave him what he wanted. You set your ass down. You gave him a chance and an opportunity. And George Cambosa, he do got some skills. You can't take that away from him. He got some skills. He got some pop, and he can fight. That's for us fighting. If you're sitting right there just fighting, bro. But I feel like Devin had a better skill set to go in there and outbox this man, right? He's going to have to be smart, and your daddy can't fight for you at the end of the day. The fans can't fight for you. Your daddy can't fight for you. You go in there, and sometimes I feel like it's maybe a little pressure off of Devin because now you can do probably what you want to do, and maybe sometimes you can't do that shit if your pop's there because like, fuck it. You know, I'm gonna listen to what he say, but now you might go out there and do some shit where you feel like, all right, I can try this shit now. That nigga all the way over there, I'm here, right? I don't see no shit. I mean, no jitters or nothing looking different with Devin Haney. You know, it looked like the country embracing him. He in there, he doing pad work with the kids. They telling him he's welcome from the top to the bottom. So it looked like he's getting well acquainted with the country now. On fight night, it's gonna be a different story now, right? But right now, as you're going along, you're meeting people, they showing you that it's all love out there in Australia, things of that nature. So, you know, you're getting well acquainted. So, but on fight night, I just feel like, to me, when I look at the whole tutorial, the thing, I'm looking at the fight, I feel like Devin Haney will start off 7-0. I feel like Devin can win the first 7 rounds, right? Even the first 8. But my thing is, as the fight goes on, Devin starts slowing down a little, and you start making little mental mistakes, forgetting to bring the hand back, standing there banging too long. And that's why I feel like you'll give him opportunity. Now, I'm not saying I'm right, but I just feel like if Devin is on his shit, right, he's good with his fucking energy and his conditioning because he's staying in great shape. As long as his condition is up to par, things of that nature. Like, see, George Cambosa is trying to do what Zay said. He's trying to get in Devin's head and make Devin like, no, I'm gonna knock this motherfucker out and make you go out there and fight him because that's his game plan. He want to fight you. We've seen him get clipped, so we know Devin can get hurt. We've seen all that shit. So he's like, you know what? If this motherfucker fight me, I'm gonna catch his ass. We know he don't hit that hard. But if Devin go in there and use his game plans, in and out, side to side, box your ass, tie you up, frustrate you, make you miss, make you pay, and make your ass run into something, I feel like Devin got it hands down. I feel like he got it easy. See, I always look at the fight, Zay, my boy, Sour Diesel Ant. I like to look at the fight straight up. I'm not going into it saying, oh, the judges go rob him, this, that, and third. We can worry about all that shit when the fight is over with. You know what I'm saying? Us as fight fans, we know how to judge fights, right? We don't need no goddamn judge to tell us, oh, man, we feel like he won and he won. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like as long as Devin going there and look at it as, okay, it's on that level. But, man, I could go in here and just beat Devin Haney. As long as he beat Devin Haney, that man can't fuck with Devin. If T.O. would have been Teofimo, I would pick Teofimo to beat that man 49 out of 50 times. He just caught him off guard. And I'm not just saying he ain't shit, but to me, and I'm pretty sure y'all can feel the same way, Teofimo was not the same Teofimo, right? He went in there, I don't know what the fuck got into his head. I'm going to knock this man out in 1 round. But the motherfucker really went out there and tried to knock him out in 1 round, bro, and got his ass dropped in the first round. You know what I'm saying? That plays on the bench. You're like, God damn, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I just feel like as long as Devin beat Devin, bro, box, and that can be like, and I say this all the time, I feel like Devin ain't mentally mature enough to beat Tank at that stage right now. But this fight with everything been against him like this, and he's facing this little adversity, is going to help Devin Haney grow up, fam. And if Devin Haney go in there and stick to the game plan, if he go in there and stick to the game plan, hit, not get hit, you know the crowd ain't yours, right? So fuck that. Silence the crowd, bro. As long as you fight, and if them motherfuckers not roaring and cheering and yelling and screaming, which I doubt they not going to be because that's a fucking soccer crowd over there. But if you can silence the crowd, bro, that says a lot. Earl Spence silenced the crowd in the UK. He got to go silence the crowd in Australia, bro. And as long as you do that, you ain't got to worry about no bullshit. So I got Devin winning. To me, I feel like 9-3, 8-4, and I feel like they gonna call it the right, bro. I feel like they gonna call it right. So it's gonna be a good scrap. Like I say, you don't need your daddy in the corner because he can't fight for you. But I still feel like Devin Haney will mentally mature in this fight, and he want to make this boy look bad. Devin not getting this. Devin not getting this for understanding what's going on in America, bro. You just seen Shakur Stevenson do his thing. You just seen motherfucking Ryan Garcia do his thing. Just seen Earl Spence do his thing. For him to go to Australia and come up short,
Man.
these fighters can feed off each other, bro. And he understand that as long as I'm Devin Haney, stick to being Devin Haney, he gonna have a lot of support rooting for you here in America. You know you do. It's gonna be okay, baby. That's the reign. They've been doing this since a kid, and it ain't gonna be nothing different, fam. So
let me say this, Money.
Go ahead, Zay.
Now, if they didn't go in there trying to brawl with this guy, if there is gonna be a knockout, I see Kambosos knocking him out. If you go in there trying to brawl with this man, if there is gonna be a knockout, it's gonna be Kambosos knocking out Haney. But if you go in there and controls the tempo, controls the pace, stick and move like you say, side, stick, move to the side, stick, get off the line, he can win it easy. But if you go in there trying to brawl with this man, I see him getting knocked out.
Especially if you try to brawl early, that'd be a dumbass thing. I don't think Devin dumb. He understand. Everybody know that shit hot in the first 4 to 5 rounds. You feel me? That shit hot. Wear his ass around the ring. Kambosos gonna become. You gotta understand. There's a lot of pressure on Kambosos as well. I'm in my country. I'm bringing the undisputed championship fight to my country. This is the cream of the cream. The cream of the crop. This is the pinnacle of the sport. It gets no bigger than fucking undisputed in your division, bro. That is everything, fam. It gets no. Oh, don't worry, I got something for Southpaw bitch ass. Y'all gonna love this next video I got with his money black ass. I'm fucking him up, but nonetheless, I got his ass, bro. I got something for his fucking ass.
Bro's a tweaker.
Nonetheless, though, like this is a big fucking fight. So he's gonna have to. Kambosos is gonna have to calm himself down too. You feel me? Because if he get the feeling like he's behind, he's gonna go in that motherfucking making mistakes, trying to catch Devin with this shot and that shot, and he gonna be looking bad, bro. Because Devin can make your ass pay. He can make you pay. Like with Devin though, sometimes I feel like Dale don't get the right torque on his punches sometimes. But I'm telling y'all, fam, and I say this all the time. See, I crack a lot of jokes on Devin and acting like I'm Bill and Devin shit, but I love both of them. But I just don't feel like it could be tanked. That's just me. But for Devin's skill set, when Devin master that skill set, and if Devin just stick to being Devin, bro, it's going to be hard for anybody to beat him. You know what I'm saying? When he mentally mature, when we look at Floyd Mayweather, a lot of people say, oh, all he did was run. He ran. Floyd didn't give a fuck about what the crowd thought. He didn't care about what you thought. He stuck to his game plan, fam. You must stick to your game plan, fam. You understand what I'm saying? And that's when you need that tunnel vision. And I think tunnel vision will pop in with Devin Haney, hopefully, to where he don't do what Zay said. Get in there trying to brawl that shit out and show that he got power. Because every time you try to show that you got power and you don't really got power, you put yourself in a fucked up position, bro. That's why when he talked to Linares, he went to the back. Hey, did you feel my power? Damn, did you feel my power? Like, talking about, do you got power? Show your skill set, bro. Show your, all right, Chris Griffin, have a good one, bro. Show your skill set, because your skill set is what people hate to deal with, fam. When they got to catch your ass, you can go up, you can go forward, you can go backwards, you can fight one side to side. Like Zay said, you can get your head off the line, bro. You can, and they can't hit you. Motherfuckers get pissed off, fam. They hood. When we see a motherfucker stop and be like, you know you got him, fam. But you continue doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be Devin Haney, bro. And I think it's gonna turn out all right for him.
Yo.
Hey, yo, I think Kambosos low-key lucky that Devin Haney ain't talking as much shit, because, like, did you see that shit Kambosos' wife put up about getting a tan and all that shit?
Oh yeah, bro.
That was some bullshit, bro.
Yeah. It's my she going to get nigger. She going to get nigger. Like I'm going to get nigger. Shit. Yeah, like she's going to get a tan, like she's trying to get herself black. So I'm going to get nigger. Because you know the word, I think Niger stand for black, some shit, but yeah, they know what they was doing. They know what they was doing with that shit. I mean, see, that's what I mean, like shit like that. So we know it's shit like that. Like if you say some shit like that, you trying to be racism, call that shit out and get on that shit. You feel me? But every little thing don't have to be about something if it ain't in the midst of. You feel me? But you know, but that shit don't mean nothing though. That's just like, you know, that shit don't mean nothing. That's just tactics, bro. Even right now, with him calling Devin Haney a snitch, oh, he's a snitch, he's a rat. You know, you ain't never been in shit in your life to call somebody a snitch or a rat. Like I broke that shit down last night. So we're not worrying about you trying to call somebody a snitch or a rat, man. That's just tactics try to get in somebody's head to once again do what my brother Jose said. Make your ass come forward and try to sit out there and get out your game plan and give you what you want. But Devin, like that's why Devin said, you was a clown. Like that shit ain't finna get to me, fam. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna get to him. So I feel like Devin gonna be on this shit. He gonna go out there and he go heat up on his ass. I can't wait. Saturday is on the way. Saturday is on the way, fam. But let me ask my brother a question. The movie, bro, Oscar, why I was kind of pissed off because Shia LaBeouf, right? I'm thinking like, oh shit, this shit finna go down. Shia LaBeouf when they got a slew of killers. They finna go get the kids back. Like they finna do this, they finna do that, and all these motherfuckers just die. They don't get a chance to kill nobody. But now they did kill a few people. I'm like, oh god damn, Shiloh. This how you going out, bro? They kidnap you, they beat your ass with a hammer. God shit. That's the only thing I was mad about. But I liked it. Yeah, I did like the way they united and went up there and did their little thing though. But I just thought, they just let Shiloh go out like a bitch. You know what I mean? Like he went out too easy. Like, god damn. You feel me? Talking about he the devil, and they say he the devil, all this shit, and I ain't see you kill not one goddamn person. So yeah, it was cool though. I like
money. I gotta go to work in the morning, man.
No doubt. We out here, man. That was the 2 hour mark, man. I appreciate you, Zay, my brother, as always, champ. You know it.
Peace out, man. Thanks for the love.
No doubt. Y'all good one, Zay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, that movie's pretty underwhelming. I ain't gonna hold you. Big ass build up just for that. Him to die like.
Yeah, man, the tax collector. I was like, God damn, bro. Like when she came with the little bags and shit, I'm like, okay, they finna go to war. They just came and I'm like, ain't no way, bro. Like then when they kidnapped, I'm like, okay, they'll go get him back. He'll kill some shit. They got my man laying ass naked on the paper, beating him with a hammer. And I'm like, God damn, bro, like that. Shit, took my man out. Yeah, so but man, yeah, we got fights coming up Saturday, man. It's gonna be a good scrap. But I'm gonna get some free words from y'all brothers, man. I appreciate y'all coming, rocking out with your boy Monty B, man. I appreciate y'all, champ.
Bro.
Let me get a few words though, South. Lead the people with a few words, bro.
Hey, fam, like for real, like you're probably like the most transparent brother I've met, dude. Like, or not met, but like, be real. Like, I be on my boxing shit. I'm saying, like, I'm a motherfucker. Like, I'm a scholar and trying to find the source. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in the days, 90s hip hop, saying Source Mag, like, just the truth. You know what I'm saying? And like, and I be on YouTube, fucking. You know what I mean? Just digging, bro. Seeing how far that fucking foxhole goes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no doubt.
Across you, love one, hate one. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. That's the fam right there. I fuck with him.
Yes, sir.
Like for real. Like I'm Blaxican. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no doubt. So you black and Mexican?
Hell yeah.
No doubt. The best of both worlds, my brother. The best of both worlds.
We transparent out here. You know what I'm saying? Like put it like this, fam. Like, it's just like the division, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the sport, and like when you just try to find, like, you know what I mean, the source, the truth, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go on YouTube, like, that's my shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, trying to catch up on boxing. I miss a fight, you know what I'm saying? You're there, you know what I'm saying? And I trust these other outlets, these sources, you know what I'm saying, to deliver, you know what I'm saying? And like, and that's what I'm saying, bro. I shout it out to you, bro. Like, you're one of the few people, bro, like, that you just keep, you're unbiased as fuck, you know what I'm saying? And like, and that's the one thing, like, to me, like, that's what makes me a loyal fan, bro, is that I fucks with you because of that. You leave color out the door, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this other emotional shit, bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just out the door. We just talking boxing, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like,
facts. Appreciate it.
And, you know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, man, it just seems like there's a fucking, like, this just Cold War. You know what I'm saying? Like, online.
That's exactly what it is, fam.
Cold War, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a
yeah.
Like, and what it is, it's designed to create division amongst us, you know what I'm saying? And to like to spread these narratives, man, that don't even matter. Like, you know what I mean? You got, like, you touched on it, man. Like, even boxers are just coming out saying, man, like, you know what I mean? Don't even believe the bullshit. It's all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This, that, like I'm telling you.
They'll still discredit that. You hear me, South B? That boxer, he only said that to be nice. Like, god damn.
Like, to me, it's like, I don't know, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like, and I'm being transparent, bro. Like I said, like, these days, it's just the division's just so, I don't even feel like it should be even necessary, bro. Because like I kind of came in late. You know what I'm saying? You always touching on and shit, but like this is a sport where the only color that matters is green. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro.
And like it just like got motherfuckers like Southpaw, Ake, fucking Ego.
Don't name the name. Don't name the name. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gotta do that. You feel me?
Yeah,
but we know
what
where we come from. Yeah.
Them some punks, like I'm saying, and the reason is because like, you know what I mean? Like I said, bro, like my granddaddy's black, you know what I'm saying? And like I got aunts, uncles, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And like when we talk boxing, it's just different, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. And like to me, like it fucking pisses me off sometimes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like simply because like
shit can turn you away from the sport, man.
Well, yeah, man, but like
you my Coach Malachi, Oscar. Yeah, I fuck with Coach Malachi. He come over sometimes. I go on Coach Channel too, Oscar. Yeah, I fuck with Coach.
But fam, like, you know what I'm saying? I got like it's just different when you got like you grew up of a mixed race and shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like it's just on some different shit. I can't really put my finger on it, man, but I know you know where I'm coming from, bro.
Oh, for sure, like, for
sure. I hate when race, man, just gets fucking brought into the mix, man, because I feel like there's just no place for it, you know what I'm saying? And like it's just a trip, bro. And to me, like I feel like it's just a plague in the sport. And then just like these other channels and shit, you know what I'm saying? Just like trying to spread that narrative. It's just like a cancer, dude, to the boxing community for real. And like, it's an unspoken war. And I feel like you, me, other homeboy right here, you know what I'm saying, are just like, we know what's good with boxing, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not about that, you know, and it's just a trip how far people will go just to push that, man. And fuck, bro, like it just sucks because like, you know what I'm saying? Like I kick it, bro, like with blacks, white, you know what I'm saying, Hispanics and shit, you know what I'm saying? We talk boxing and shit. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking boxing. And like it's not like any other sport because like, you know what I'm saying? Like you look at NFL, NBA, you know, whatnot, like it's when it comes to boxing though, it's just fucking different, man. And it's the damn and like
totally different, man.
But for real though, money, like hands off to you, bro. Like you're transparent, man, and like and like I've been fucking with you for a minute. I've even been showing my fans, bro, your shit, bro. They'll be like, oh shit, that's what's up. Like
I appreciate that for real, bro. Like for real.
And keep up the good shit, family. Like for real, cause like you know what I mean. Like as a brother, you know what I'm saying. You one of the only ones, man. Like you, bro, that just like break yourself away from that. You know what I'm saying, and just be like, what, fuck it. This is what it is, and for real, that's just what it is.
I'm gonna continue that. Yeah, the facts are the facts, bro. Regardless of how people want to do this and do that shit, the facts are the facts. But like I say, sometimes people like to bring that shit up and this, that, to feel like they better than the next motherfucker. Ain't nobody better than the next. You know what I'm saying? And the ones who want to act like they so pro, this, that, and the third, ain't doing shit for either community, whether it's on the Latino side, whether it's on the black side. You feel me? If you ain't out there, you ain't got shit going for the youth. You ain't trying to help out a young brother or older, elder, or got some shit going to where you making a change in your community. Then miss me with all that trying to be so pro black or pro Latino shit. You feel me?
Amen, bro. For real, dog. Like, damn.
So yeah.
But I love it, man. Like you keep it boxing, bro. For real, man. Like shit. I loved your like, man. Just everything you touched on today, man, was fucking hot as fuck, bro. And keep up that fucking good work, son. Like,
I appreciate that, my brother. I appreciate that, champ. You have a good one too, my brother. You know, you're welcome anytime, bro.
Hell yeah.
And yes, sir. And let's get some last words from you, Ant.
All right, then, bro. I just want to leave it off with like, yo, with all this racism shit y'all see, you don't combat it with more racism. You feel me? You just let that shit go. You don't come back and try to hit them hard or like. That shit just makes no sense. Y'all ain't making nothing better. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's like
you're basically doing the same shit they doing. So it's just go continue. All right.
You're making them hate. You're making, it's just hate going back and forth.
Where you from? Are you from New York?
Me? Nah, I'm from the IE. I'm from California.
California, okay. And you from where? Southeast? You from Arizona?
Hell yeah, bro.
AZ, okay. See them? I see.
By
yeah,
way
you
of
see
Boot camp,
You see
bro.
what we did to them corners? You see what we did to them? You see what we did to them corners in football, man?
Was
Arizona Cardinals, your football team?
Bro, I don't, man. Nah.
All right, let me let Ant give his last words. Go ahead, Ant. My bad, bro.
Oh shit, yeah, nah, you good. Shit, you know what I mean? Just boxing's boxing. The only thing that matters is the sweet science. You feel me? It's, you know what I mean? If you don't like a style, then don't watch a style. You know what I mean? If you like the style, you like the style. We all have our own opinions on this shit, and at the end of the day, the point is to come down and sit down like civil human beings and discuss it, because boxing is more than just fucking an animalistic sport where we just gotta attack each other all the time. You feel me? It's like there could be civil discussions, and like we don't have to put another boxer down to lift one up.
Thank you, man. That's man. Hey,
Makes no
we
sense.
put that shit on the shirt. You feel me? That's the main thing right there, bro. And that's what I came out and say, right? Because when we say Canelo was darned to be great, they'll take that shit and take Canelo darned to be great away from him to put it on another fighter and try to make it as if, oh, that's not darned to be great. No, this is done. No, that if he's doing something darned to be great, you salute that fighter. If this fighter doing something darned to be great, you salute that fighter. It's not, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit blow my mind, bro. And I'd be like, oh, y'all really fucking serious, bro? Like, it'd be like, man, I swear to God, bro, like this shit, man. I'm telling y'all, man, Money-Brown gonna be in the store talking motherfucking football. Y'all gonna be like, what is nigga Money at? I'm gonna be somewhere else talking football on this shit, bro. Like, for real, this shit get nerve-wracking at times, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. They don't do that shit in the UFC. They don't do none of that shit. They don't even really talk about race like that.
You have a fight in the UFC with 5 losses.
Ooh, I fuck with UFC hard, bro, too, man. I'm telling you.
Motherfucker be having 5 losses in the UFC getting praised. Yeah, fam. Like, but man, that's boxing for your ass, fam. But yeah, I'm about to get ready to get up out this bitch, man. You know, that's my hours, man. But I appreciate y'all boys, man. Y'all boys welcome anytime, man. I appreciate you.
All right, man. I fuck with you, bro. Keep it up.
No doubt. Y'all have a good one, bro.
Good money for real, fam. You got fans over here, dog, for real.
Man, I appreciate y'all for real, bro. The real ones that ride with your boy, I appreciate y'all. 100. Y'all boys have a good night, man.
All right, you two minus streets fuck with you, bro.
No doubt, champs. All right, so y'all out there, man. I appreciate y'all as well, fam. I appreciate everybody out there for coming through, rocking out with your boy, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Tomorrow's the weigh-in, and Saturday gonna be the fight. But y'all know what it is. This your boy Money. And to my dog, Tony Dixon. I appreciate that love in the PayPal, bro. Much love, much appreciated. Y'all know what it is. This your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving. Anybody safe in these streets, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Want to donate OG Money on Cash App, TreyHunter52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share the videos, and y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family. Y'all have a good one out there. Y'all be safe, man.